only on Jewellery Maker.
Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Oh my goodness, it's go, go, go. Must get your pearls out. Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon. I'm sorry about that, darling. I just thought these are going to rattle on it, you see. And I want you to see the lovely pearls. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Thank you to the lovely Vicky. Oh, goodness me, I'm all of a kerfuffle. Do you know what? I came in lovely and early, and I'm always going to kerfuffle towards the launch. How are we all? Did you have a great morning with the gorgeous Vicky? I hope you did. A girl should be two things, classy and fabulous. And that's the kind of lady I have with me today. Yes, she is the pearly queen herself. It is the delightful Sheila.
Hi, Faye.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
I'm good, sweetie pie. I'm good.
I
don't know what it is. They're always rushing around towards the end.
Oh,
I
know. I was in early and I'm still faffing now.
She's still faffing.
Still faffing.
We are going to do a lovely nod and a wink to the gorgeous and classy Coco Chanel. Just look at some of these pearls I've got for you today. And of course, Sheila's speciality is pearls. She's beautifully brought along some fantastic inspirational ideas. I mean, just look at this. What a class act. Isn't that fantastic? Straight away, though, I'm going to get this chain on the screen because we're very limited stock. This basically, if you don't mind me saying so, is what's left from yesterday. We bundled the silver and the gold. Those bundles went. There was some extra gold stock. The silver's gone now with the gold. So this is all I have remaining for today. So please don't miss out. So if you love the look of that with the gold pearls that are coming up, gold and champagne, then please jump on that chain right now, because I'm going to give you a second bite of the cherry with the last of the remaining stock. So this beautiful chain I had yesterday was slightly different. It was like a large loop and then a twisty loop and then a large loop. So we did a bundle of the two yesterday. Now these are my lovely, just your normal sort of open link chain there. It's a single spool. It's your last chance. I'll bring you those pearls in a moment. They're brand new, you cheeky little Filippo. I'm going to do those in a second. He is getting ahead of himself, isn't he? Alrighty. That's coming up in a minute. You've spoilt my surprise. Never mind. There's lots of surprises in today's show. So let's bring you this gorgeous second bite of the cherry with this lovely chain. It is different to the two spools I did yesterday, but it's the last chance. It could be the very last chance. It looks fantastic with those gold pearls. I've got a gorgeous mega bundle later on in the show as well. And THG P54, and amazing stylish designs from our Sheila, as you know, in the day show. So let's get your price on this limited stock. And doesn't it look... It's not going to limit your designs. How fantastic with those pearls. My goodness, you've got to get all of those. Got to get all of those. And that's 10 meters of gold chain there. 10 meters of gold colored chain, I should say, because it's gold plated copper chain. So we've got that luxury. Gold plated copper chain. 10 meters. What's that, sweetie? Oh, it is the perfect season because as Miss Chanel said herself, you know, she had the 10 ropes. She loved the faux jewellery as well. I mean, not that we do faux here, you know, this is the real deal, but this is the perfect season. And of course, pearls, the epitome of ladylike. You know, you've just got to adorn yourself with the chain and the pearls. You know, Rihanna, she layers her up there. You've had everybody from Grace Kelly to Princess Diana to Mrs. Obama, everybody wearing the pearls, and then rock it up a little bit with the chain there, you know, create those designs, drapey earrings. I was supposed to have some lovely earrings today. I left all my pearls at home. Well, I managed to bring the bracelets. And thank heavens Sheila's come in with a whole collection, a parure of pearls. So I'm like, but mate, I feel undressed, so she's going to rustle me up a pair, she says. But we were looking for a bit of chain, so this is what we need, the gorgeous gold chain. Please don't miss out, it's very limited. And now I'm going to launch a brand new strand of pearls. Just feast your eyes once more. I know you want them all. We'll come to that. But I'm going to bring you a brand new strand. How beautiful would these be? So get that chain. Limited stock, last chance, THG P54. Let's bring you some pearls. Yes, they are brand new today. Brand new today. I'm going to put these, I said I'm going to put these all in the right box, didn't I? Oh, Ecky Thump, I think I've ruined it already. I'll give it a go, Philip, but it could all be a little bit... I know, it's a disaster, isn't it, when I go delving? Cassie's already looking a bit pale. Right, yeah, I'm going to put that over there. These are brand new. Now, the designer decides. Do you know what? The show wasn't even launched and Sheila had decided she wanted these. I was like, all right, love, all right, give us a chance. So, what do you love about this strand, Sheila, so much? I know you love your pearls,
I just
darling.
love the colour of it,
and
it's really popular with brides as well because, and also whites go with it too.
Yes,
and, you know, like peachy colours as well, because that's a peachy, minky.
It is. It's a minky gold, slinky, minky
so
champagne.
It's. I mean, I can't have enough pearls.
You can't. You can't. You've got your beautiful. I like those. They're gorgeous.
Do you want to wear these?
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Go on then.
It's a live
there you
show.
go then.
Thank you, darling. Poor Sheila.
I'm
got
stripped.
divested jewellery. See,
Stripped.
yeah, I want these. So I'm going to show you these because this is what you could do with that gold chain that you just got. So now these were going to be these are my star buy. So you got that gold chain, and then you just make a little rustle up a pair like this. Or, you know, if you're next to Sheila, you just say, I want those. How beautiful. Now, that'd be so easy with that gold chain and then the two pearls. We'll ask Sheila when we get to it how she designed those, how she did those. That's cheeky, isn't it? Yeah, I want them. Anyway,
no, are you sure there's nothing else you want?
Probably.
Well, I haven't got anything else to give, have I?
Well,
No.
what did Miss Chanel said, you know, before you go out the door, take off one accessory.
You
look in the mirror and take off one accessory. I've helped you out today. You look better already.
Beautiful.
Thank you, darling. Bless her. I've stolen all the jewellery. Let's get back to these gorgeous, Sheila's absolute favourite. These are brand new, huge, beautiful. Now it's saying peach, but you know, they're absolutely gorgeous, minky champagne. It's a real honey blonde. It's a gorgeous honey blonde there. As Sheila said, it looks amazing with the white. We've got the darker gold as well later on in the show. I know, everything's coming out of these boxes. There's no chance of it ever going in there again. These are just stunning and they are perfection. Just a really simple necklace, then a layer of chain, then another, you know, wear the 10 strands of pearls, as Christian Dior, you know, said, you know, that's what Chanel literally created, the look, you know, unforgettable style and elegance. And these are remarkable quality. You talk about real cultured pearls, thanks to Kokichi Mikimoto, you know, who painted culturing the pearls in the turn of the 19th century there. So VGG P27, they're brand new, they're a gift from the gods, they're gorgeous, they're organic, and Sheila wants them. Well, do you know what? I can steal her jewellery and she'll just rustle up herself some more, so it's fine. It's a win-win. You are going to want these as well for the price. We've seen the faux, and don't get me wrong, I love the faux, but you can get the real deal for the price of the faux. That's the...
You can't beat the real deal.
You can't beat it, can you?
You look a bit like Audrey Hepburn with your hair up with your...
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, you know, with the style.
Well, it's a nod, isn't it, to her? Chanel dressed her, didn't she? So, let's bring you these. I've got Sheila, my stylist. Just, you know, she styles me in the morning, thank heavens. Thank heavens. Let's bring on that price. These are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. $12.95. Brand new, we've not seen the likes of these before, and it's the perfection of that round spit. I mean, just look at that close up. Look how perfect those pearls are. I mean, that is what you're buying into, the real quality. Can you see the amount of shine? Because that is the depth of the Mesa layer. You know, you've got such amazing aragonite there, being layered, the calcium carbonate there as well, being layered. It's a mix of the conchiolin as well. This is what makes up your pearl. And it's been layered around and around, the tiny beaded nucleus implanted into the mantle. And you've got the quality of these. I mean, you can make your classic 16-inch choker with these. You can go for your absolute classic princess length. I mean, Sheila's got hair combs, necklaces, the ring, just a simple ring with the wire wrapping, the chain with the earrings I'm wearing, bridal jewellery as well. It's just, you know, that little touch of warmth. I mean, that is a fraction of what you'd use on the strand. Just two beautiful pearls, a little bit of that gold chain. Sheila's got an extra little gemage there on the end, but you don't even need that necessarily. How elegant are they? And wouldn't you pay $12.95 for those in the shops, and maybe they wouldn't be real, you know, the chain was gold plated and it wouldn't necessarily be real pearl. Plastic painted beads. Beautiful, but here we can make 3 stretchies out of these. I've got my little bracelets on today. And I've got the chain at the bottom of the screen, so you know you can just make a little. These are one with a magnetic clasp, one with the bolt ring clasp. Just some white quartz there. Put some little spacer beads in between. How pretty! Just on a. How beautiful is that? And that's real gemstones, real pearls. That's the difference. And we've all seen the imitation that looks like this, but you know you've got that everlasting beauty. Sheila's got designs here that she made years ago, and they look as stunning today as they did when she made them. So $12.95, they're flying out, got a bit of a queue. So please, please, please hold the line. She's chomping at the bit. Darling, shall we do an exchange? Look, I mean, just look at this. Look at what you can make. I mean, I've got a little bow, but just look at this. Look at this for a brooch with the champagne pearls there. Isn't that beautiful? I know. That's a little teaser. Yeah, that's a little teaser. I'm going to put those away. Can't have those yet. But it just goes to show you, just gorgeous. Now, please make sure you get 2 of these, simply because if you make the bracelet, you'll want the necklace. If you want the earrings, you'll want the ring. It's not going to be enough. This little necklace I'm wearing, little tasselage there, you know, so you need a few more. You need the different sizes. One of her classic rope necklaces for Chanel, and it's on a well-known auction site for £1,000. Is, you know, big pearl, small, small, big, small, small, big, and, you know, a 40-inch rope necklace. So just stunning. Has to be done. They're flying out. Let's get on to our fantastic designer demonstration now. I'm going to hand these over to the wonderful Sheila. She's dying to get a hand on those. There you are, my sweet. They're gone now. I know. We've got the close-up, though, so I can refer to those when we do my pearl. But so much in today's show, and it's going to be fantastic, so stay with us. I've got so much. And don't forget my mega bundle. I haven't even had time to talk about my mega bundle, have I? Look at that for Christmas furore. Look at that. Wouldn't that be lovely with your gold chain as well? I know, the reds, the greens, the golds, the browns. 10-strand mega bundle, and who knows what other surprises I might have in store for you today. Okay. This is our first of the designer challenges. This is shooting stars. And we're going to get a wonderful demonstration from Sheila on how to create jewellery from a fantastic bundle that we put together for you. I hope you feel inspired as well. So this is called shooting stars. As always, I start with the gems, and one of my favourite colours of the pearls. Just look at this. This is my shell pearl, and I can only describe it as a mink colour. A lovely champagne mink colour. Aren't they beautiful? They are 4mm rounds. Now we're calling them like a grey. I'll be very, very blatantly honest with you now. These are not grey. They are a mink sort of gold colour. There's nothing silvery. There's a silvery edge, but there's nothing grey there about them. This is what you call silvery grey, isn't it? So there's far from that. So these are my frosted shell mink pearl rounds, 4mm. Next to that, we have these rich, deep purples of, I'm just trying to get the amethyst, 150 carats, 8 millimeters. I know that's a huge firm favourite of Sheila's. And then I've also got my crackle quartz, 30 carats in the rounds. And look how pretty that looks with the pearls. I'm just trying to mix it up. Yeah, really pretty. So those three together, isn't that fabulous? Isn't that gorgeous? Now, we've also got polymer clay, and we've got it in the beautiful purple mauve colour, and we've got the polymer clay block. It's a 57 gram, and we've also got it in the accents of the pearly white there as well. So 2 clay 57 gram blocks of the purple and the pearl. Then you need your cutters. You need your cutters. So shape wise, we've got the stars, we've got the flowers. This is your 25 piece clay cutting set. We've got the circles. Oh, hello, cheeky, he's just jumped out there. We've got the hearts, and we've got, as you can see, the, what do you call them, the sort of pendulo pendant sort of size, and these are the hearts as well. So you get 25 of those, the different cutters. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the different hearts. 5, you see, you've got the different smaller sizes. That's hard to get in the cutters. 5 of the flower. You've got 5 of the star. You've got 5 of the round. You've got 5 of the beautiful pendulum pendant droplets. So 25 of those gorgeous cutters as well. Great selection together. Now we've also given you the wee mica powder paint. Now this is a metallic purple, a glittery purple, and this is something you put over the surface, as you know, with your polymer clay. So have a little look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So it's going to see that sheen. You can see that metallic sheen. So that's your mica powder in the purple there. It's kind of got that metallic pearlescence in the purple mica powder there as well. And of course your threading materials, you get your monofilament, you get your beading thread as well, which is always handy to have that extra if you're just going for some lovely simple threading designs. And we've got our antique bronze copper findings, 98 of those, plus your organza purple and black drawstring bags. So I hope you're feeling inspired, because we're going to get creative with Sheila in a moment. It's a big, big bundle, and in fact those gorgeous gold pearls she stole from me. They would be beautiful. No, not at all. I can't talk. I've nicked her earrings, haven't I? They would be beautiful in this. The amethyst alone in this gorgeous kit, from a jewellery maker point of view, from a jewellery maker price point of view, is as little as £9.95. So that is gorgeous, isn't it? That in itself. And the whole bundle to buy individually from our Jewellery Maker store would come to £42.95. Do you mind if I round that up to £43? So to buy all these separately, £43. But designer inspiration, that's what we're after today. We're having a nod to Coco and the pearls. We're having a nod to a classy, fabulous lady herself, Sheila. And we're having a nod to you, because we want you to be fabulous. We want you to be classy, the two things that you should be. We don't have to encrust our eyebrows or our face with pearls like Lady Gaga, but we can encrust our bodies. And with the polymer clay as well, and the amethyst. Instead of £47, this is a Billy bargain, £29.95. It's a great gift idea as well, because of course you've got the polymer clay to have a go with there as well. You've got your classic beautiful, I mean, everybody loves amethyst. Those mink shell rounds are beautiful. The crackle quartz is such a sparkle. And then they've got the, so you've got your threading materials and your findings to do the traditional route. But then we can experiment further here, take them on a new journey with the mica powder and the polymer clay, and that lovely pearlescent white block of clay, and the gorgeous rich purple amethyst colour there as well, and the cutters. So we can explore a new area of jewellery making that we haven't done before. We've got the best of both worlds in this kit. And you know what's even better? Instead of £47, it's £29.95, so it's a £17 saving from Jewellery Maker prices. Now, you know we're a one-stop shop, we do great savings anyway, but £17 is huge. You could get those pearls, you could get that chain. Shall we go and see Sheila? Let's have some gin.
Oh, yes, please.
Do you need anything I've got here, Sweet Pea, before I come and see you?
Only maybe the little powder. I think I've left that in my
powder.
bag
We think
just
left powder.
outside. Yeah, the little sheen powder.
I'll leave the professionals bring this over. Pete will bring this over for me because otherwise I can see the whole thing clanking down the floor. Alrighty, I've got the mica powder here for you, darling.
Now, I've never done polymer clay, so this is my challenge to me.
Right, there you go. But that's what we've got to do, isn't
Exactly,
it?
yeah, that's what, yeah, absolutely. So I had a little help from some little people as well.
Marvellous. the naughty leprechauns came.
The naughty leprechauns came,
Yep.
yes. So we came up with shooting stars.
This is stunning. Look at this for a creation. How amazing is this? Isn't that beautiful? So this is just, the stars. You know, sometimes we can't get that shape, so you've made your own.
No, and I think especially with the set that you get with the bundle,
the different sizes,
they're lovely because you've got so many different sort of shapes and yeah, I thought it was brilliant, and for the children they absolutely loved it.
Oh, did they?
They absolutely
They could be making it with
loved
you, and the pearl, the luster on there is gorgeous. The amethyst.
So I apologise for any
rich.
bumps.
That's all right, darling. These are just gorgeous. And what a saving, Sheila, £17.
Well, and I have loads left. Honestly, I've got loads of the polymer clay left, loads of it.
Fantastic.
Because all I used, I mean, obviously, the star shapes, you've got smaller ones as well.
That's
so
right,
you could make a bracelet, you could make some earrings.
Yeah.
You could get a pendant, you can get loads out of it. So
beautiful.
There's an awful lot there to sort of work
play with.
Yeah, definitely.
With that in mind, play away.
Right, here we go then. Right, what I've done, I've actually started the one side of the necklace because there's a mirror image from, if you
On
show
your design.
that, there's a mirror
right.
image that is the same as the other side except for the one in the middle.
Got it.
So, so I've actually just put it on a chain here, as you can see. I've just started in the normal way with adding your sort of necklace clasp to your chain, okay? And there was probably, I don't know, about 6 inches, I don't know, maybe 5 inches of chain, 5 inches of chain, depending on where you want it to sit really, because that sort of style will look absolutely beautiful with like a cowl neck sweater, where you've got
that's
like the
plain,
ridge cut plain, and then all of that can cascade down.
Fantastic,
so this is longer than it actually looks on here but I've actually put the pinned it at the back,
so we can see it.
Because we didn't have a long enough white bust, so I thought you can actually see that now. So that's where I started, and then I've put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've put 12 of the amethyst next to the chain. Let me move that over a bit out of the way of the wording. There we go.
Lovely.
So I'll drape. Whoops.
That's all right, darling.
They're on a roll, aren't they?
They are, my
move
love.
that out of the way.
That's why you need your mat.
So then I've made the little cascade there of the stars. So as you can see, I've made I've made a list somewhere with them on. Where have I put my list?
So that's the 3 different sizes in the cutters,
three different sizes. I've used the medium one, I think. Yeah, I've used the medium one, that one there, the medium, and then I've used
the next one, and then the next one. So it's the 3 in the middle. So not the biggest, not the smallest, 3 in the middle.
It's the 3 in the middle. So if we leave those there, you can actually see which ones I've used. But you can sort of make it all small ones, especially if you're doing it for maybe a little one. You know, you can. So it is entirely up to you. So I've just done it sort of that way there, and then I'm going to show you to roll it and to cut it in a minute, but always make sure that you've made your hole in your star so that you can get the thread through. I mean, this is how I've done it. I mean, Debbie would make mincemeat out of me, but you know, this is my interpretation of.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
So anyway, so that is how I sort of started, and I've made a chain link, and I've made that because it's the same as on the opposite side. So I'm now going to show you how to do that.
Okay, darling.
That's
yes,
so
that makes sense.
So this is now the middle section here. So if we move, do you want to move that just over the way a little bit?
We've got the big, large toolkit on the bottom of the screen as well. These are the tools you'll see Sheila using as well.
Because I haven't got all of the equipment that Debbie has. I should have asked her to borrow some, shouldn't I, really? But what I did, I broke off one of the sections of the polymer clay fee, if you'd like to pass me that. So as you can see in these, there's sort of 4 sections of them, they're sliced across, and I just use one to begin with.
Gosh,
and
right.
then just roll that, and it's amazing how many stars you do actually get out
of a 57 gram.
Of the grams. Now, and also when you actually bake them in the oven, I haven't got all of that stuff here now, but
no.
You've got like your tray where you put your rods on,
yes.
and then you actually put what you've made, you push your hole through, and then you actually put them.
It's like a long cocktail stick, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And
but
that's
anyway,
what we bake on.
And that's what we bake on. So I'm going to move those.
I'm sure they're on the website.
There.
It's called, I think it's like called the baking tray or something like that.
Yeah, there we are. We can't actually see the purple on that, can we? But never mind.
We do have them on the website. I can say that. So I know we've got them there. And I was just going to say, Sheila, I'll stop interrupting.
No, you carry on.
I was just going to say, if you've got any questions for Sheila while we're doing this on 60777, then please text us in, because this is as much for you as for your benefit as it's all about you. So if you do only text, start your message Gem Studio and 60777.
Now I'm rolling this, I'm not putting it through the machine because these stars need to be fairly sort of thick. So when the camera comes back, there we go. So I'm rolling it quite thick, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you probably have enough out of this to actually do one of your, make sure that you haven't got any, I'm going to roll that again because there was a few cracks in there.
Okay, you don't want that.
No, so roll it again until it's.
Is that because it would be detrimental to the baking,
well,
or just aesthetically?
It can show up on the which it probably does on a couple of these, because Lily and Jessie were having a go, so
I can't see, darling. It looks lovely.
So there we are. That now looks as though there isn't any sort of dents or holes in that. Now you can't see that there, can you? If we put that there.
Yeah, we can, darling. That's lovely.
There isn't any sort of cracks in it.
Yeah.
But there might be now when I do this. No. So if we just roll it out. Okay, and then turn it over and roll it. See, now there's some on it. I don't know whether there's anything on here, but turn that over. But always check first, and then you can put the best side showing, really. Yeah. So I want it quite thick because I've got to put a hole through it, you see. So
how thick would you say those are? I'd say that's about...
Yeah, that's quite thick, isn't it?
5 millimetres?
That is quite thick, yeah. So I'm going to do that again because I want it to be thicker than that. Yeah.
Probably about 5. I'd say it's about between 4 or 5 millimetre thickness there.
Yeah, because you've then got to put your rod in, which I thought I'd brought them actually, but I haven't. Well, that's not very good because I can't show. I can use an eye pin. That's another thing that you can do actually. If you don't have any of those, you can actually put an eye pin or a head pin through. That'll make the hole as well.
Ah, right. And will that be pre-bake?
That's before you bake. Yeah. And also, if you haven't got one of those special trays, maybe if you want to buy this and you haven't got everything that you need, or you maybe can't afford it this month, you can always use an ordinary baking tray.
Oh, right, okay.
And then sort of use that to sort of put your shapes on. So I think that's going to be thick enough. I don't know whether actually that looks. I think it's that one, isn't it? It's that one. I want that one. I thought it looked rather large. So then just pop on your shape on top of your. Sorry, you can't see the purple very well on here. And then just press it in. Wiggle it about a bit. And then take it off, and then you can see your. If I move that over there, you can actually see the star there. Tidy up any bits that you think there are that you can just tidy up. As I say, I mean, I'm as much a novice at this as. And then what I did, I pushed it through then with the. Whoops! There we go. And then that's almost got the shape in the middle, and I'm going to use my little.
You've got your little.
Oh, there we are. There we are. The
littlest one is that, darling.
I could probably. I don't know whether it'll do on there. I'm sorry, it's on this dark.
We can see from above, darling. Yeah.
That's too big. So use the smaller one, and then just make sure it's right in the middle, so you're not going to sort of cut off any. Take that off, and then you've got your star then. Yeah. What I did with my stars as well, if you want to, I'll move over here now because you'll see it a bit better, won't you? I did actually put a little curve in the ends of the stars.
Oh yeah.
So they'd got a little bit of are almost like those little chocolates that you can buy, you know. So that sort of gives you that.
And how long would we bake that for, Sheila?
And then I haven't put the sheen in today because you get in rather a mess with it and get it all over your hands and everything. Yeah, but you can actually, I'll rub a little bit on now, because you can actually rub it on once you've baked it.
So, so we can do it after or before?
Yes, you can actually.
Right, okay.
So that if you smooth that on,
it's giving the kind of
you can actually see how the sheens come on now.
And I would bake that for, that's beautiful, isn't it? How long would you bake that for now, darling?
Now this was one of my happy accidents, this was, because it's sort of a pearlised the white.
Yeah.
That with me, so I did put them in the oven, and they were probably in for about, I don't know, 10, 12 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
But then I'd left them just that little bit too long, and they sort of went a little bit bronzed, which I thought, no, I'm not changing those, because it just shows you the different, if you leave it in that little bit longer, you will get
just around the edges, like a baked biscuit.
Yeah, like a baked biscuit.
And what sort of temperature would that be at? Very low, isn't it, for the polymer clay?
Yes, it is very low. Yeah.
I know we've got our clay
gauges and
as well.
Things, yeah.
We'll bring you those later.
So, and then you do exactly the same as I've just done there with the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Using the tiny heart, this one here.
Yes.
And then that one.
The medium and then the
medium one, yeah. So all you do is do exactly as I've just done, but with your different shapes, okay? So we can move that out of the way now, Fee. I move that over there, out of the way, okay? And as I say, it goes a long, long way. But I mean, cut them all out at once. That's what I did. I actually cut them all out and then put them in the oven together.
Yeah. And so, like you said, you just use the 1/3 of the...
Oh, there's absolutely loads left.
Yeah.
I mean, now I've had a little dabble with Polymer clay. I want to have a go at some pendants and wiring
this
and
why
things,
this kit's
you know.
so
but
perfect, isn't
absolutely, yeah. And I mean, you can make. I think there's a round. Is there a round that comes in with that?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, because I've got the round
hearts.
here. Now you could make a lovely round pendant with one of those, and then just put some. Sorry, just put some holes around the side, and that allows you to push your wire through.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, so next I did.
Right.
So this is in fact, I'm going to put a little bit on there because that one looks as though it needs a little bit of shimmer on it.
She wants some more shimmer.
I want a bit more shimmer and sparkle. There we go. So if you put a little bit on there, look, you can actually see how
it's gorgeous.
How it brings it more to life, doesn't it, you know?
If you like Sheila...
I hope you're watching, Debbie. I hope I'm doing you proud.
Well, this is what's so great about the kit, isn't it? Because you have not tried this before.
No, it's...
Great little starter, isn't it?
So, I mean, you see how that's come up now, look.
Yeah.
Can you see? So then what I did then, you actually get your, if you haven't got any of the long sort of cocktail sticks, then use
one of the findings in the pack.
One of the findings, and I'll just get the one that I did.
And you got your grandchildren involved, didn't you?
I had, yes.
So they can get involved with you, which is lovely.
And Jessie loved it. She really did. Yeah, she really did love it. I'm going to take some tonight when I go. So, so all you can do if you haven't got any of those long cocktail sticks
from the baking tray,
then just pop in an eye pin or a head pin. And as you can see, I've taken it through side there, and then it's going to go through the middle, and then just pop it out. But try and make sure that you get it in the centre of the star.
Yeah.
So as you can see now, if it was on one of the sticks that you get from the
baking
kit,
tray,
the actual set, then that would be long, so you can get 3 or 4 or 5 on there, then pop it on your tray. So that is what you do, and then that allows you to put your thread through, which I've done here, and then you can start off on your links then. Okay? Does that? Yeah.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes, I do, darling.
Good. I'm really glad about that.
Thank you. I do. I actually understand that.
So it's a good job. We know each other well, isn't it? So what I did then, so you've just seen me do the put the hole through the star.
Yes.
So I've then put some beading thread through the hole. I'll take it apart now so you can see what I'm doing, but I just put it there just to so that it's there. Hang on a minute, let me try and get that up. Push that up and take that off. And then you can see from start to finish then. Okay, So this is the thread here. Now I've put the crimp bead through and then taken it back through to leave that loop there, because that loop is what is going to be attached onto your beading thread there.
Yes.
So okay, so if we just take that up a little bit, don't want too much of the beading thread showing, crimp it down and then push up your first bead, your first amethyst, and then threading it through the hole, you then pop on your other amethyst, and that will sit inside.
Beautifully sit inside, doesn't it?
Because they're 8mm, really well. Yeah, so it's a good. And then
perfect
just
size.
pop the other thread, find the hole. Now because this is dark, I've got to find the hole now, haven't I? There we go. I think I've found it. Have I? No.
You're in the right direction.
I'm in the right direction, aren't I, Fee? Can you? There we go. That's it there. Let's see if I can push that through with the.
Yes,
well,
it's coming. It's coming. I can see it.
Coming? Can you see
it's
it?
almost push a bit more.
Oh,
yeah,
there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, push that. I've got that now. And then when you pull it, that will sit exactly in between the hole. Okay. And then you're ready then. So this piece here you really don't need, because that's been crimped now there.
Ah, right.
Okay, so that's been crimped. So
you want some cutters?
We
lost our cutters.
Gone? I did have them a second ago.
Where's the big toolkit when we need it?
Where's the cutter? I've had them, haven't I?
Have you?
I think so. Oh. There we go. Yeah. I knew I'd had them. So if we snip that surplus piece of beading thread off, like so, move that out of the way, move that up there, move it over here so you can see where I'm going now. I can move that back now, can't I? There we go.
Yes, darling, yeah.
There we go. Now, once I've actually finished this will sit next to on the beading thread there, but I've got to pop on another. Can you just check, see how many I've got on there, Fee? I think there's one or two in between. If I now put, because I've now put a piece of chain on, you see, which is another thing I'm going to show you in a minute.
So, yeah, sorry.
So we've got, I'm going in the middle now, aren't we? So I've got 1, 2, 3. So I've got to put a pearl.
Yeah, 3, yeah.
A pearl.
The 6 of, yeah.
A pearl, 1, 2, and then 3, another 4, amethyst,
5, 6,
isn't
7.
it?
Yeah,
so
you've got 7 of the pearlies there and 6 of the amethysts.
And then this then, I think that's right, isn't it? There's 3 in between. And then, so if I move that over a little bit. So I'm now going to put this section on here, and then we're going to carry on working on it.
I was just thinking, Sheila, that gold chain would look lovely with this as well, wouldn't it?
It would, absolutely. So now we've got our sort of star on the middle section now, okay? So I'm now going to put another crimp bead on there, because I'm going to attach a little bit of chain now. Okay, so if I just get a crimp bead, pop that beading thread through the crimp bead, okay? And then I'm going to pop that through, because I'm now making another loop to attach. So because I thought it's nice for it to flow rather than all sit sort of straight.
Yes, you know? Yes, it's nice
to have a little bit of movement in it, isn't
which
it?
the chain offers.
Yeah,
and,
so if I just make sure I've got that pulled up as far as we can go, and then just crimp that there, then crimp that, pull it a little bit more, and crimp that on the top there, and snip that off.
The gold chain is at the bottom of the screen as well. That was your last chance. It's been flying out. We just thought that would look so pretty on Sheila's design.
In fact, you could even add that with it as well. It really doesn't matter. With the gold and the copper, it looks lovely, doesn't it?
And because there's 10 metres of it there. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it?
Stunning, isn't it?
Just, oh, that'd be gorgeous with your polymer clay. THGP 54. So we do have, but we're getting very, very limited on that. So
I just need a little piece of, all I've done here is put 2 links. I've just cut 2 links just to sort of give it a little bit of a flow there. In the middle there, if you can see, in there's the 2 links. But now what I'm doing, I'm attaching this centre one here so that it lines up with the others. Yeah. Okay. So if we now take an eye pin, if I haven't got an eye pin there, oh, there's one in there. There we go. Take an eye pin out.
Did you have fun doing this then with the grandkids?
I did actually. Yeah, they loved it. Yeah, I mean it was. of course, children want to be far ahead than where you're actually going, don't they? So as fast as I, well, what's next? What's next, Nanny? So it was, but no, they really did love it, and Jessie came and put them in the oven with me, and
it's nice that it's something the family
it was
can do
really
together,
lovely, really was lovely. Now I'm just going to make now. I think I'm making a basic loop. There we go. So I'm just doing a basic loop, and then taking that across, snipping it off, and then this section here is going to be attached there, and then I've got another basic loop there to attach some chain, and then to take another sort of drop, which I'm going to do. So
like you said, it gives it this lovely fluidity and movement because you've done.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, it just otherwise it can be quite rigid, can't it? And when you've actually got it on,
it flows better.
It flows better. So now we've got that there. Now what I did then, I actually put on another eye pin. I put on a little quartz, the pearl, and a little crackled quartz. Yeah, the crackled quartz. Okay, but I'm going to put 2 links of chain. So I've got those 2 links of chain there, only because just to add that little bit of, as I said, movement really. So if we open that link and we add on the chain, just add it on there, close it back up again. Squash it, that might be a little bit easier now, or just pinch it together. Because they're so small, there we go, that's a bit better. So that now is starting to form, and then I'm going to attach this section here onto the little links of chain, close it up, push those up, whoops. I could have done this separately, but I thought, well, I need to show really, because if you've got it all linked ready, then for anybody that's maybe new to jewellery making, needs to know how it's
needs
done.
To take the journey with us.
Yes, exactly. So I've put the 3 on there now. So if I make another basic loop, I'm going to do it because of the eye pin. There we go, and then snip that off, and then I added the last piece of chain, which is my last piece. No, it's not a last piece of chain. I've then got the other. I've got my little star, which is there we are. So if I've got to put an eye pin through that. Then there we go. I'll take that eye pin. So I'm going to put an eye pin through this little star here now, which is being baked. So you see how easily they slide into the. If I hold that up now, you can actually see how they actually sit in, and they've got that tinge look as though they've dropped from the sky.
Yes, shooting stars. Yes, as you called it. Yeah.
So then, if we make another basic loop there, snip that off and close it up. Be careful make sure that they do actually dry out, because you don't want to sort of be putting anything and bending your eye pin if it's not quite sort of set properly.
Right.
So we'll now close that one up. I can snip that off a little bit because there's a bit too much on there. If I snip that off, and then that'll close a bit better then. Oh.
You're a bit too forceful there.
That's never happened to me ever, on
You're like the bionic woman, you've just...
Oh, I've cut myself as well.
Oh, sweetheart, don't do that.
Well, I've never ever broken a head pin. But what happened?
Darling, let me give you that. There's one we prepared earlier.
Oh, there you go. That's one we prepared earlier. There we go.
Has anybody got a plaster? I think she needs.
I think I do.
A bit of tissue, Pete.
Gosh,
these are good. Tissue, sweetie,
these are good eye pins. That's all I can say. Oh, look.
I just need a plaster or a bit of tissue, something. For poor Sheila. Oh my goodness. First aid.
Oh dear.
I know, darling. I know. I'm just thinking, what can I give? What can I?
A bag, a little black bag for now. There we go. Sorry about this, folks.
That's all right, darling. We're bringing a plaster.
Okay.
Quick. Pete, medical emergency. Oh my goodness. We'll look at the finish of that in case anybody's a bit squeamish.
Oh,
no, it's all right. No.
Come here.
Oh.
Jeez, you better handle that.
Right, okay.
Oh, I think I might need a stitch now. Emergency. Oh dear.
The plaster doesn't come with a kit.
No. Sorry, folks.
It's all right, darling. Goodness gracious, you poor thing, love.
That must have gone deep.
Well, I know. I think that's perhaps why. Are you okay? Is that too tight?
No, that's fine.
Okay,
The tighter
darling.
the better, Fee. No, that's fine. The tighter the better.
Okay, let's give that a bit more.
There we go, right.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, now what you got to do is...
Got to hold it up now.
Kiss it better.
Kiss it. Oh.
That's what you got to do, isn't it? That's what you do.
So anyway, I'm not going to do that again. I think I use these to... sorry about that, everybody.
Oh.
There we go.
That's the first time that's ever happened on there, isn't it?
These are really... I mean, how many years have I've been doing this, and that's never happened
Exactly,
before.
it's never ever.
But the antique gold, they are a very strong. That's why
it took a bit of welly to cut, you see.
It did,
and I think that's why
it did, yeah. So there we go now. So I've done that. I'm not going to do this again now.
Yes.
I'm not going to go near my finger at all. If I leave a bit of a gap, then that's tough. So just add that onto your bronzed star, and then just secure that up. We're nearly now at the end, as you can see now. That's your middle section, which is going to be longer. And also, when you've finished with your, when you've done your crimp beads, make sure that you put a crimp bead cover on, because that does finish it better.
Finish it nicely, yeah.
Yes, it does finish it nicely.
They're in the kit anyway, aren't they?
Now we're getting this. This has taken longer than I actually thought it would do, really.
You're okay, darling.
Are we okay? Are we okay for time?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so that now is, here we are. I've got that section done already, so that's got to go on the end there. And then we've got to put, I think what I did then, I put another eye pin, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I have got an eye pin, so I'll use this for now. Pop that on the bottom of your copper star, which it turned out to be, as it started out pearl, but I think it looks a little bit. I love it. Yeah. So, and then I think I put I put an amethyst bead on, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah, an amethyst on there. So it's just working your way down. We've nearly finished this section of it now, and then we just do a carbon copy of the first two links, and that's really is the end of the necklace. But I, as I say, once you've got it all prepared, I prepare it all before and then assemble it. Yes, and then assemble it. And then we've now got to pop on, well, if you can pass me one of the, oh, there it is there, it's already there. There we go, so that's that. And we've got this one to put on now with another eye pin. There we go, that is an eye pin, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. I had sleepless nights, you know, thinking, have I got all of this together now?
Well, that's the thing, you know, you might go on a different journey, you might, you know, decide to do in a different
well, that's
style.
Right, I mean, it's far easier putting it together when you're doing it at home, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, you just, no, I didn't, I knew it was different. That's where I put a jump ring on. So wherever the jump ring is somewhere, there should be a jump ring in there somewhere. There's the jump ring, there it is, there it is.
Oh.
So then I'll put a jump ring on the bottom section there, close that, and then pop on your longer chain, which is, I think there's eight links in the final section of the middle star section, and then close that up, and then you've then got your center section. So there's your center section now, and then you've got to do two exactly the same as those very first ones there. Okay, so we've now got to do another one of those, which I've already done.
Yeah.
Which I'll show you, save a bit of. So that is with a jump ring going through the beading thread instead of a little loop in the middle like there is there.
Right.
And then you've got 1, 2, 3 sections of chain. You've got your quartz, your pearl, your quartz on an eye pin, 3 more sections of chain. And then you've got an amethyst, but you can do it any way you want.
Exactly,
this is just how I did it. You know, you don't have to do it like this. And then another eight links again, the same as that one. but it's shorter because I'm making it to match.
Yes, you're doing
a mirror image of this one here, okay? So, and then I'll finish off with the final one. Now we've got I've got to put 1, 2, 3, how many sections are in
it's
between
7,
there? 3,
6 amethysts
1,
and 7 of the pearls.
2, oops. 2.
So 3 more amethysts and...
Sorry about my finger, folks. Sorry about that. There we go. And then we can add that chain section. But it's really nice for the children, especially with it being at Christmas, you know, because they can. I think it's really, and I think it will look lovely, as I said, on the on a lovely cowl jumper. I think it really will sit lovely. Whoops. So now we're putting on the other section of the chain, which will sit there. So as you can see now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to finish off with the same section there, okay? So that will then, so I put exactly as I did with the very first one and with the one in the middle. I've just put some beading thread through the middle where you've made the hole, passed it through, put your amethyst through the middle, and off you go again with making your final link. So if we just pull that down now, squeeze that, flatten it. But always remember, I haven't done it on these, but I have done it on the main necklace. So I've put some crimp covers on, which just finishes it off really nice.
Yeah, we've got those in the kit, haven't we? They're just like you said.
So here we are, we're doing exactly the same. So push that up. Oh, I forgot to put that one on, haven't I? So open that jump ring up and put that.
I was just thinking it would make it pretty mobile as well.
It would actually. What are they called?
Oh, you know, the wind chimes.
The wind chimes,
but pretty mobile in a, you know, the bedroom, or you know, above the cot, as long as they couldn't reach it or anything. But you know, just the stars, the polymer clay, it just lends itself, doesn't it? It's beautiful.
There we go. So that now is on there. And then we're off now onto the last section. So if I now cut that off. As I say, you can tidy up all your bits afterwards. It's just showing you the basic. I've got to put some more in between there, haven't I? Yes, I have. I've got to put another. I think I've missed one for you, haven't I? Can't not being able to see it from here.
Right, darling.
There's
Have a look.
1, 2, 3. So we've got one. Yes, there's another one. There's another one should go on there. I thought it didn't look. I've got to put another amethyst on there. And then the chain goes on. Okay, so that's the other amethyst on. Now you can pop on your chain section. As I say, that gold would look gorgeous because you could have cascades and cascades, couldn't you, down of the gold chain? It would look absolutely beautiful. Put that back on there, that's come off. And then, so after we've done follow on with this star here. And so we're now going to put a mirror image of the very first one here. So if we put a pearl on there, a little pearl. Little pearl, thank you very much.
And a little crackle.
And a little crackle.
Little crackle.
A pearl.
Little crackle.
A little crackle.
Then
and then one of the purple stars, yeah.
Then you need another crackle and another amethyst. So let me get you that. So you
very
get
much.
your purple star. Will that one work,
star's
darling?
over there ready, which I've got that ready, yeah.
And
so find the hole again, and then they do go through really, really easy. So there's your, which is matching the opposite side, as you can see there.
So then you've got your crackle.
I think I've got to put another.
And then another.
And then a crackle. Oops.
So it's easy when you've got it laid out, because then you can just see what you're copying.
Well, that's right, yeah. Well, that's what I thought, you know, because otherwise it takes quite a long time, doesn't it, to actually try and do it all.
And then you've got your bronze star.
And then I've got the bronze star, which is over here ready. Find the hole again.
I'm thinking of those gorgeous pearls as well, because the pearlescence of your stars, because you baked them a little bit extra, they're taking on that lovely champagne. Oh, I mean, look how gorgeous they'd be in there as well.
Wouldn't they look lovely on the end there? Look.
With the amethyst.
If you put a pearl on the end of each one of your drops.
Yeah, can you see this from above there?
Wouldn't that look lovely?
Wouldn't that be gorgeous? There they are. They're at the bottom of the screen, £12.95. They were brand new today. And of course, we've saved £17 on this kit because this kit should have been £47. And we're giving it for £29.95. So £17 saving. Get the pearls as well. And it's still a saving, isn't it?
Oh, then. Where's my... Oh.
What are we looking for now?
Gone now. Crimp beads, where have they all disappeared?
Crimps.
Crimps. They must have rolled off then. Crimps. No, they're not here, are they? Oh, there we go. What a good idea, Fee.
Let me get you some crimps.
Well
Let me sort you out, Sheila.
Where have they gone? Oh, well, never mind. Nearly there.
Yeah, darling.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Let me just... Oh, come out, come out, come out, come out, come out.
They are so tiny, these, aren't they?
Yeah.
But what would we do without them?
Well, exactly.
What would we do without them?
Exactly.
So that now, I'm going to fold that back. So I've now put a crimp bead on next to the bronze star. I'm now going to fold it back up and through. Pull that up so you've made your little loop ready for your jump ring to go on and your chain. So if we snip that, and we can take this off now because we're going to put a jump ring on now with some 3 lengths of...
Yeah, oh, she's got it.
I've got it now.
Lovely.
Yes,
Lovely.
Got that. So if we open up the jump ring. I did try to prepare as much as I could. There we go. Sorry, Fee.
It's all right, darling.
Open up the jump ring, pop that through, push it together without cutting yourself.
We'll get you another plaster
I don't
as
know
well
what
with a break.
happened. That just. Oh well, there's a first time, isn't it?
It's the first time in all the years we've been together, Sheila. If I'm honest.
Yeah. There you go. They must be sending us stronger eye pins now and head pins. So that now is nearly the end of that section there. Look.
Yes.
No, there we are. Yes, that section there.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've now just got to add those. We've now got. Oh, there we go. There's one there, isn't there?
Crackle,
almost?
and you need just another crackle on there, don't you? And then those two. Oh, that won't come off.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Yeah, they are, darling.
There we go. There we go.
Another crackle.
Another crackle.
Yeah, waterfall. Any questions as well that you've got, please text us into 60777. But big saving. And like you said, you got the grandkids involved and they had a hand in cutting the stars.
Yeah. And you know, they were sort of helping to assemble it. And,
yeah.
But I sort of put it all together first and then I went round and covered all the crimp beads up and covered them with the crimp bead covers. So if we add that onto there.
Great set, just to, you know, get it all together.
As I say, I mean, I am not I've not done polymer clay, so for me this is something you know, new.
An adventure.
It was a challenge for me. I've got to put another
one that you've risen to beautifully, Sheila.
Well, I hope so. I've done my very best. But it's just coming out with something a little bit different, really.
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
designing something that's a little bit different. That came.
Yeah.
There we go. I haven't quite tightened that up properly. There we go.
How long, Barbara in Kent wants to know, how long did the whole piece, I mean, aside from the baking, how long did it sort of take to put together? Because it was actually, I think once you start anything, you start something and then you change it, don't you? Yes, yeah.
So I was sort of doing it in different ways to begin with, and then I actually, once I'd actually got this design sorted, it didn't really take too long, you know, I don't know, maybe once everything was baked and everything and I decided where I was going, maybe about an hour to assemble
there we
it,
go.
you know, which is about, like, I know I've done those extra too, but it's different when you're sitting at home and just concentrating on doing that. And I kept, when it was on the bust, I kept looking and thinking, I quite like that. Because I love the way it fell, you know.
Gorgeous.
So, I mean, we are sort of there now. All I've got to do now is add on that little bit there, the 3 pieces of chain with the, there you go, that's it.
So I'll just do a recap while you're finishing, if that's all right, Sheila, darling.
That's absolutely fine.
What you're getting in the kit itself, you're getting the amethyst rounds, you're getting the crackle quartz, and you're getting the mink shell. So 150 carats of the 8mm amethysts, you're getting the 30 carats of the 4mm crackle quartz and the mink coloured shell pearl 4mm rounds as well. Can't see the quartz, it's so clear and beautiful, isn't it? Then you're getting 57 grams of the polymer clay block in the purple and the beautiful pearlescent white, and as Sheila explained, she only used 1/3 of each of those blocks. You've got that amazing mica purple sheen dust powder that you can put on pre-bake or post-bake. You've got your findings there, 98 of those. And you've got your beading, all your findings there that you need, chain, toggles. I mean, again, Sheila's used just mostly concentrated on the chain and the toggle for this piece. And then you've also got your beading thread, your monofilament, your elastic, and your 2 purple drawstring bags as well. And it should have been £47 from the Jewellery Maker website, but £29.95. I've also got some DVDs I'll be bringing you as well. Let's launch these now while she's just finishing the piece. Is it this box set, darling? It's my Polymer Clay DVD collection. So you get your little Jewellery Maker library box, as it were. You get it's just, again, just great to have these, isn't it? And spend the time and look at them and stop, start, and refresh your skills.
Yes, I've got them all at home.
The extruder, how to use the extruder, which we sell on our website.
And I find that looking at those, it is very easy to follow too. Very, very easy to follow.
Sculpey Clay Basics Edition 1. I'll probably just $4.95 each. You're getting 5, 25, and we're going to bring it for basically 50% off. $12.95 HDGC S1 51, sorry, HDGC 51. $12.95 should have been £25. You get the lovely storage box as well. All your basics there to get you started on the Polymer Clay and Sculpey Clay. Well, Sculpey Clay, Polymer Clay journey, and you know, each one has several, well, basics in it. Yes.
And I think Polymer Clay is what you want it to be, because you can use lots of different things at home for making shapes as well, and like anything in jewellery making, you can give lots of people the same things to work with and they come out totally different. Yeah. So it's, you know, I mean, I don't think I've seen the shooting star like this before, and I mean, I didn't, when I, you know, was asked to do a project with Polymer Clay, I thought, oh, because I'd never ever, I mean, I have used it I've just used shapes with it, with the children, you know, but I've never actually sort of designed anything for it, or, so to me it was a real adventure.
Yeah, real journey.
It was like Laura with her resin, because she'd never used resin, had she, before?
No,
so,
no, yeah. Exactly. Well, we'll come back to this, Sheila, because I do want to revisit the DVDs. There is the finished product. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to come back with plenty more goodies. I'll just recap on those DVDs as well, because that was a massive saving, and we've got lots more still to bring you, so don't go anywhere.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low, low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Book now to take part in The Experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of our TV studios, meet the presenters and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169 includes an overnight stay at the picturesque White Swan Hotel, a buffet lunch, refreshments and a 3-course dinner. Dates are limited, so call or email us now for an experience you'll never forget.
Guest designer Mark Smith for our Chips and Nuggets DVD. Mark will guide you through a variety of projects and will give you inspiration on how to design using these uniquely shaped gemstones, as well as lots of hints and tips for your jewellery making. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
Alrighty, let's just recap those DVDs. And we will get the designs, the shooting star design that Sheila made up on the website as well, on Facebook. So that was, it was such a great offer. I just think it's a great stocking filler and it's a big saving. And I know you like to swap your DVDs and share ideas. And, you know, we normally sell these for $4.95 each. We are literally taking practically 25% off. So just to let you know what you're getting in the little DVD library today, the Milli Fury, which is absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. You are getting the Sculpey Clay Basics. So this is a great starting point. This is edition 1. So they'll take you through different projects, through different designs. You know, it's Debbie Bulford taking us through it all step by step. You know, that's what's so great about the Shooting Star Kit. If you've never tried it, obviously watching Sheila gave us an insight anyway. But, you know, these DVDs will enable you to go one step further as well. Then the Polymer Clay Wire Fusion projects. Then you had the Sculpey Clay Projects Edition 2, because we had Edition 1 there as well. And then you've also got, because this is something we have on the show, the extruder. We don't often get time to use it. And on there, you can see the different basic steps that it takes you through. So you've got the introduction to how to use the extruder. You've got the tiered bracelet. You've got the geometric pendant. You've got the soutache with a twist. You can introduce the soutache. You've got the knitted polymer clay, and then the loop polymer clay. So that can take you through all those 6 steps. So there you go. There's a little clip there with Ed and the extruder and Debbie there. So it's just one of these great DVDs to show you, you know, you see these tools, we don't always get the time to look at them and show you them and use them, but whereas the DVD allowed us that license to really, you know, go it through step by step. So they're great to have. And like I said, to refresh your skills and go back and visit again. So a brilliant stocking filler, should have been, you know, retailing on our website for £25, THG P54, but of course we took it right down today for you to £12.95. So I just wanted to visit that again for you to spend the time so you could see that. £12.95 for 5 of those DVDs introducing you to the polymer clay. Now we will have another project with Sheila in the second half of the show, the Red Berries project as well. She's using a bit of the chain and those gorgeous gold pearls which we launched for £12.95. Remember, they're brand new today, they went like hotcakes. The gold chain was flying out. This is your last chance. 10 meters THG P54 at the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen, all over your screen basically. Yeah, on your screen, behind my messy papers there. All right, now the tools. There we have a DVD how to use the extruder. Tools are the must-have mechanics. Don't forget my 10-strand mega bundle coming up that's coming up towards later on in the show. The tools themselves are brilliant, and they're just must-have. It says mechanics, and then we're going to do our nod to Coco Chanel and our Sheila, fabulous classy girl herself, and pearls in general. So I'm going to start at the top. Now this is my gas torch. So for firing, now this is for your bronze and your copper Sculpey clay because it needs to be baked at a higher temperature than your silver clay. So whereas we would fire that on top of our gas hob or a gas little portable stove, or if you're posh enough to have one of your clay baking ovens, the actual bronze clay and the copper clay needs to be fired at a much higher temperature. So you need your gas torch. And what's so wonderful about it, the bronze and the copper clay is actually even more affordable because of course silver is so expensive on the market, and that is your fine silver you get in the silver clay. It's not like, you know, I think it's very cost effective when you're buying the silver clay from us, but it's even more affordable, the bronze and copper clay, isn't it? Yeah, and how easy is it to use, Sheila?
Brilliant.
How manageable is it?
It reminds me when you're doing creme brulee, you know, because it's that sort of, yeah, it's brilliant. And I made this silver ring.
The one you're wearing today?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I haven't had a chance to do any more with
For a
it,
while,
but
yeah.
I really, really did enjoy it, and it's a very therapeutic silver clay as well.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's fantastic, and like I said, the bronze and the copper clay.
And the bronze and the copper,
they're even greater value, aren't they? Because you can almost
more affordable.
Yeah, exactly, more affordable, so much more affordable. So you do need your gas torch. This is the large gas torch, and it directs the heat, as you can see. You've got the flame guard on there. You've got the air control valve there in terms of, you know, how much of a flame you want. You've got the ignite button there as well. So it's a must for the, you know, for your Sculpey clay, your bronze clay and your copper clay. So you can do things like your welding. You can also do your soldering. I don't recommend dental repairs, but it says that on the box. The jewellery, obviously. Bits of car repair. It's just a handy little gadget, isn't it? Please don't put that near your dentures. Do you know what I mean? Where on earth were they using that for your dental? Maybe if you had your dentures out and if your gold tooth had fallen off, your dentures or something, but I really don't recommend.
That would be for the plastic, wouldn't it?
Where are they going on that one? Text me in if you know what on earth they're talking about. It says it on the box, but I really don't. I'm just focusing on the copper and bronze clay. So OMQZ26, let's bring it on. $6.95. $6.95. A great deal there. And then, you know, very handy for the soldering as well. Yeah, very handy indeed. So that's our large gas torch. Let's move on. The helping hands. We love him. I think there's one over there. Is there one over there, Cassie? Is there one? It's behind you. Thanks, sweetie. He was around yesterday. Thanks, Cassie. Just saves me rummaging around in the boxes. There we go. There we go. And he's great. You see, if you've got a bit of chain, like that fantastic chain that we sold, Last Chance Saloon, $12.95, gold-plated, 10 meters of your copper chain, gold-plated copper chain. You see, if you've got it set like that, you can actually attach your jump rings. You can attach, you know, your gemstones. It's got the magnifying glass as well, so while you've got your toolkit and you're working with it for intricate work, that's really handy, especially for someone like me, because I'm short-sighted. So, you know, it magnifies it so you can actually see the intricate work. So that's brilliant as well. It can, you know, you can just hold strands steady, helping hands. It literally is as it says, EBZX40. And you're just adding to one postage packaging price. Lovely little stocking filler ideas, great gizmos, great gadgets that, you know, you don't realise just how useful they are until you've got them. I know you use this a lot, haven't you, Sheila? When you've, you know, you're putting on your little charms.
Yes, he's a good friend of mine.
He's a good friend. He's a close friend of ours,
Sheila. He's a close friend, yes.
Where was he when, you know, the plaster was needed?
When I got stabbed, yes, so much for being a friend, yeah. He wasn't quick enough then, was he?
He wasn't, was he? Let you down there, didn't he? All righty-o. Let's go to the next one. Put Harry over there. Now, this is my plastic wire wrapping jig. The wire jig. So again, for creating, and there's examples within it as well, all the little designs, flower designs, just amazing again, and really portable and lightweight. Great for stocking fillers, these ideas, because there's not everybody has these tools. And it's kind of like something you build up over time, isn't it? We build up our store of the tools that we need and the little gadgets that help, and different ways to explore the jewellery making aspects. Lots of you on the line there for the jig. MPZX78. And you've got the pegs there that you can just put into whatever configuration you want. You actually get some of the wire as well. And it's, have you used the jig, Sheila? I've seen it demonstrated with us.
Yes, I have used the jig, yeah.
It's a handy little thing, isn't it?
It is very much so, especially if you're making your sort of snake shapes and your sort of looped earrings. Yeah, because you get them exactly the same then, yes, you do, yes.
And you get the symmetry, don't you, if you want the pair of earrings because you've done it on the peg.
Yeah, it's really good for doing some bigger structures on there as well. I think it's something that you have to sit down and have a real good play with.
Yeah, exactly. Let's bring you a price on this one then, because it's proven very popular on the phone lines. $5.95, under £6. So again, great stocking filler ideas, must have tools to build up our library and our skill set in the jewellery making. Alrighty, now something else that is absolute... What? What? Oh my word! 3 for 2? I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Is this you've sprung this one on me, young Filippo. 3 for 2, so I'm imagining you buy 3. No, you buy 2 and you get 3, is that right? You buy 3 and you only get 2. There's a great deal, Fiona. You buy 2, you pay for 2, but you're going to get 3. Right. What? Oh my word, Cassie has giveth. Cometh and she giveth. Look at these. So you're actually paying for 2 of these amazing amethyst strands, and you're getting an extra one absolutely free. Look at that with your beautiful gold chain. Wouldn't this look beautifully with the shooting stars that Sheila's just worked on? Because that had amethyst in it as well. Gorgeous. These with the gold pearls that Sheila's working with.
This chain I'm working with is beautiful.
It is beautiful, isn't it? We're obsessed.
It's absolutely
We've got to get it, haven't we?
Beautiful.
We have to get our amethyst as well, because we understand the value of amethyst. We know it's one of the best-selling gemstones across the channels, rocks, gems, Jewellery Maker. Everybody loves the quality of your amethyst, and you put that with pearls and gold. It's just beautiful, isn't it? JPG C22. Now, you're only going to pay for 2, but you're going to get all 3. So what are you getting? You're getting 2 lots of the 320 carats of the amethyst drop style nuggets. This is so exciting, Philip. And you get 130 carats of the amethyst puffy coins that are 10 millimeters. So basically, we're giving you this extra strand absolutely free. Gorgeous. So we can really go to town. And I love the fact that they're the same gemstone, and I love the fact that I've got 2 of the same strands there, because then I can complete the collection with the bracelet, necklace. So if you are thinking of a gift for someone, be perfect, wouldn't it? Absolutely perfect. Let's get a price on that screen. Yeah. $12.95, that's brilliant. That would be brilliant just for one of these strands. 3 for 2, you're paying for 2, but you're gonna get 3 strands. $12.95, that's amazing. So that's working out at just £4.30 a strand, or rather 2 strands for £6.50 each, and then the extra amethyst puffy coins for free. JPG C22, well, Philip just said be prepared, be ready for surprises. He says, I'm going to spring things on you today. Yeah. But you just don't know what you just don't know what's going to happen, do you? So you've got to stay watching. And of course, we've got my lovely, lovely pearl section coming up as well. And I've got some great designs to show you. Right, okay, let's go back to the tools. Well done to you. Let's remember those. Okay. My portable. So you go to number... You're not doing number 4, you're going to number... Here we go, I've got them, darling. Oh, these are brilliant. Yes, my portable pocket scales. Now, this is what you use when you're measuring your... When you're mixing... This is when you're mixing your... forgive me, I will get to the point. It's a resin, isn't it? When you're mixing your resin with the stabiliser.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Am I right?
Yes.
It's the resin work, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you have to get it exact measurements, don't you, Sheila?
Yes, it is the resin. It's not definitely.
Or is it the jewellery enamel?
I've not used anything like that with the jewellery enamel.
No, it's definitely the resin. Yes, so forgive me. Sometimes I mix them up in my head, because you're mixing. There's 2 fluids that you mix.
There's 2 parts, isn't there?
That's right, and you have to get the measurements right.
It is the resin. Yes, it is.
And if you don't, what ends up happening is it doesn't set properly.
That's right.
And it's sticky if you've got too much of one and not enough of the other. So when you're mixing, and this is what makes it harden as well. So you have the 2 bottles. You'll have seen it on the demonstrations. So these are our portable scales. They're lightweight, but they get in small measurements absolutely exact. So this is HQSL27, and it's digital, as you can see. So you pour it in, you measure, and it gets it absolutely. And then of course, yeah. And it's going to be a mere $5.95. $5.95. Fantastic. So lightweight and very, very useful. I suppose useful for measuring other things as well, if you want to, just know how much you're using, if you're making identical pieces. You know, how much Sculpey clay perhaps, how much silver clay you used to create that pendant. How much do you need? How many grams do you need? How much have you got left, you know, in your storage box? So very useful. Let's move on. Now this is my deluxe wire jig. Okay, this is my deluxe wire jig, so a bit bigger, sort of an aluminium jig. It's got the 30 pegs. It also comes with 6 patterns in there, the blank template, and it's complete instructions in there as well. I'm very, very low in stock on this. Very low in stock on this. So it's a bigger jig if you like. As you can see, it's the metal. And there you go, there's the picture. And you can do, you know, your basic wire work. You can create gorgeous designs with that artistic wire. It really gives you that precision that Sheila talked about. You can connect wire pieces together to make the jewellery. If I just show you this on the back, you can see how you can, you know, you can create a chain out of very exact. It gets that template absolutely spot on with your wire as well. So we're very low in stock because this is an absolute hugely popular jig, this one. KJBN 17. So it can take the firmer, thicker gauges there in the aluminium jig there. £9.95, under £10, and must-have mechanics. Great stocking fillers there as well. So please don't miss out because I really haven't got many of those left. And if you're thinking that's the ideal gift for my wire work friend or somebody who loves the wire work,
it's a must.
yes.
It's a stocking filler, isn't it?
Yes, indeed, it is. Alrighty. Yay! Sheila needs that. If anybody wants to buy Sheila it. Darling, it's my diagonal pliers. Is that right? Have I picked up the right? No? My zebra print. Oh, right, okay. My zebra print jewellery making toolkit. Where have you gone, you little minx? There we. Is this the one, darling? Thank you. Thanks, Ollie. Saves the day, I know. Rushes in like Superman. We love these, and again, you've seen these on the table. These were new in recently. You know, if you are getting the kids involved, as Sheila was last night with the Shooting Stars kit, you need the cutters just to create the chain and cut the chain. You've got your cutters, your round nose, and your flat nose there, or chain nose as you call them. You've got the cutters, you've got the tweezers, you've got your scooper, you've got your reamer. WFZX27. So it's your zebra print. And, you know, our other kits are brilliant, the little pink ones with the plastic handles. But of course, this is almost like, it's almost like a suede. So I think your grip, if you perspire, or everybody likes the grip on these, they just feel nice in the hand as well as looking a bit trendy and nice anyway, which we love. You never have enough. I mean, I know Sheila and Teresa yesterday, they have several kits on the go. They have the large toolkit and the small toolkit. Sheila will have another one for the kids.
You have one everywhere.
Yeah,
yes,
you've got one at Stephen Sarah's, you'll have one at home, you'll have one in your bag in the car. You come in here and you leave another one down under there by your feet.
One under the bed.
One on the end of the bed, exactly.
No, under the bed.
Oh, one under the bed. She keeps,
just to be sure.
Don't be looking for the jewellery under the bed. She keeps the toolkit under there. WFZX27, but they're selling out fast. They prove very popular. $10.95. So if you want to get these for, you know, the Christmas season, then jump on this now, please. And again, to introduce somebody to Jewellery Maker, you need this basic toolkit. I'm not even showing the biggest one here. These are the fundamental basics that you will use over and over and over again. $10.95. WFZX27. Love those. Alrighty. Here we go. Let me just reach for this. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Ben, to the rescue there. Righty ho. This is my template clay toolkit. If we show you the picture, I'll get everything out. There we go. You get loads. So I've got fabulous texture stamps in there. They're like animal print, like leopard and zebra. We call it the Walk on the Wild Side texture stamp. Yes. You've got your clay pick and your clay cutting tool, as it were. So it's like a very fine scalpel, as it were, but that's your clay cutting tool, and you've got your clay pick, as it were. And you've also got your shape template kit. And you also have the actual shapes themselves that are cut out if you want to, you know, trace around, cut around. Great for, they're great as well for your soutache, you know, templates to cut out. Great for the bronze, copper clay, silver clay.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, polymer clay obviously, but they translate across. So
Soutache be great
Soutache,
for.
yeah, I was just thinking those
fabulous.
shapes. Yeah, so you can create, you know, the brooches or the pendants.
If you're watching Linda, you need to get some.
Exactly, Linda, you need to get these, and then Sheila can borrow them from you. Right? She in tomorrow, is she? Or
yeah, she's in tomorrow.
Linda, Sheila wants these in her Christmas stocking, please.
Yeah.
GLIA 56. Another great stocking fill. If somebody loves the polymer clay, the silver clay, the bronze, the copper clay, you know, you get such great effects with it. And of course, that's such a handy tool there, the actual sort of clay cutter tool, as it were. It's very fine, clean, and, you know, careful cutter there. $26.95, and I love the print. The print there as well is gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, you can use that texture on. I've seen it used with the jewellery enamel. You know, pouring that on there, and then yes, I think I think I got that the wrong way round, didn't I? It's the jewellery enamel that we measure on those weighing scales, isn't it? But yeah, I've seen these rubber moulds as well. I've seen the jewellery enamel poured onto that, and then it just peels off. It's great. So they're great. And the really trendy animal print as well, like the zebra and the leopard. So Walk on the Wild Side, which always is just the animal print is featuring really heavily right now as well. Alrighty, are we done? Are we done? Because I think it's time to visit Coco Chanel. Our pearly. Oh, hold on a minute! What are you crazy fool? You crazy fool! What's he like today? He's got a bit bonkers.
It's catching, I think.
I know, isn't it? Were you out on the sherbets last night, darling? Huh? Did you have a few? Too many. Is there such a thing as having too many? I don't think so. Rightio. Well, what's it going to be? Feminine touches. Okay. Delivered the essence of elegance, he says. There we go. Look, and these are beautiful. Again, I'm thinking pearls, pearls, pearls would look beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let me just put in the pearls here, coming up in my next section. How about that with those pearls? How beautiful. Wouldn't that be beautiful? So that's in my pearly section coming up. But look at those. Oh, they're gorgeous. The elegant touch. You've got 145 carats of the twisted pink. So you've got 300 carats of the rose quartz twisted drops, 300 carats. Of the crackle quartz, 200 carats, and they're 9mm rounds. And then 145 carats of this raspberry pink colour coated chalcedony 10mm rounds. Aren't they beautiful? And they're, like I said, just gorgeous if you wanted to introduce a little bit of pearlage in there as well. Just, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Yeah, really, really beautiful strands there. The actual gorgeous pink colour coated chalcedony in that berry-licious beautifulness is $10.95 anyway, but you're only going to pay for 2 and get 1 free. So I don't mind on which one you want to get free, you're only going to pay for 2. So the gorgeous rich berry, oh, I love that berry colour there. That again feels very Christmassy. So $10.95 for that strand just alone, and then for another £5 You could argue you're getting the rose quartz, which doesn't make any sense, and then the crackle quartz absolutely free. I know. Look at those with the greens, the berry reds there, and then the snow whites. Oh, Christmassy, they're gorgeous. So yeah, 3 gorgeous strands. You're paying for 2. You could argue, and you're getting 3. But I know the berry red. You could say, okay, berry red chalcedony, $10.95 anyway for that. I'd easily pay £5. It probably is more actually for the rose quartz. But we're going to give you one absolutely free. The crackle quartz there. Whichever way you want to look at it, maybe you're paying for the crackle and the rose quartz, and we're giving you the chalcedony absolutely free. 3 for 2, another exciting offer there from Filippo, because he's had a few last night. GFG C65. Fantastic. Gorgeous, elegant touch. Oozes. So if you love the pinks and you do want to get the kids involved, get these 3 strands and then get that zebra print toolkit. Keep them quiet all day. At least for a couple of hours anyway while you're based in the turkey. $15.95. GFG C65. Got a little bit of a queue forming there, but that's fantastic. It's gorgeous to hear from you today. Send any texts as well. Sheila and I want to hear from you. What are you up to? But stay on the line because I've got the availability for you and I want you to be successful. So it's a free phone number on 0800 644 655. Stay there with us on the phone lines. We want you to be successful. I need to get my pearl creations. It's coming, it's coming, it's a-coming. A little nod and a wink to Coco, yes indeed. Let me tidy up my desk here so we can see some of our lovely, lovely pieces. Did we pick that one up that I dropped there, darling? So I just want to inspire you. So these are just a collection, I mean, just look at this. These beautiful, I'm just put that there so you can see them, these gorgeous hair combs and fascinators. Pearls are the epitome of ladylike quality, and Coco Chanel, born in 1883, famous for her timeless designs and of course the perfume and the little black dress, but more importantly for layering, wearing 10 at a time of the pearl rope necklaces. So we've got some other designs here as well we want to inspire you with. So Sheila, come over here, my darling, because what's this technique here? Because they've got like a lovely fine lace within them.
Yeah, they've got lace in this one. This is it's a sort of an Art Deco, isn't it, Edwardian sort of feel to it, and you can use it as a choker, or you can use it like as a headdress, for bridal headdress.
Oh my word, that's fantastic! So
and the lace goes all the way. I mean, I've just done it up at the back, but the lace goes all the way around the back. Look. And it's all
a wire base.
And it's a wire base. It's a 2-stranded wire base. I'm doing a headdress for my friend's daughter, and she just wants a 2-band, but she wants it very, very simple. But yeah, so that, as I say, that is done on two sections, but it looks lovely just as a choker. It looks
amazing. And then again, this gorgeous necklace here. Again, you've got the lace fused in there with those beautiful creamy white pearls. They look like bubbles floating, don't they? They just are.
Pearls are.
They're just luxury, aren't they? They're just stunning. And then again, this mixed in with purple pearls.
There you go. There you go.
Look at those. Aren't they fantastic? Isn't that fantastic? Just inspire you. And then this I love this haircut, this brooch here with the lace as well. Just stunning, absolutely stunning. There. Isn't that gorgeous? Now all of these are the ultimate fashion accessory. Just stunning. So I'm hoping they inspire you, and we've got some gorgeous pearl and the black there and the wire wrapping with your jigs.
You could do vines as well.
Vines, yes, vines, that hair vine there. As well as, so that's not just your traditional necklaces.
And it reduces the cost of how much you pay for it, because wedding jewellery, as I said time and time again, is so expensive. What did I say? I don't know what I said either.
The bridal, it's just so expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really, really expensive. So I mean, just for a few strands of pearls and a comb and doing a vine, you know, probably £25 is as much as you'd pay.
Oh, exactly.
For getting all of your bridal jewellery.
Yeah.
So it's a big, big saving.
Oh, and it's a big, big industry out there, isn't it?
It is,
Hundreds
very
of pounds
much
people
so,
spend.
yeah. So I think if you, I'm doing, of course, January, February and March, and it's aimed at being able to make your own jewellery and save. And there was a lady that came on the last one. She made her jewellery for her daughter's wedding, and she'd never made jewellery before.
Gosh.
So it was amazing to see what she made. It was lovely.
Fantastic, yeah. Beautiful. So you could have, you know, a beautiful choker as a wonderful way just to show off a lovely strapless little black dress or an evening gown. I'm wearing one of Sheila's creations here as well. So let's just layer those up there. So lovely little tassels there. Looks really, really pretty with little tassels there on the chain. You know, just a string of pearls can just lift a black pullover, just gorgeous. And layer as many strands as well. You know, I've got them on the bracelets there as well with white quartz and little bead findings. What does she say? The best colour that looks, the best colour in the world is the one that looks good on you. Fashion changes, but style endures. And I'd say the same is true of pearls.
Very true.
Pearls endure. Text me in your pearl creation. Let me know what you made with your pearls. Was it bridal jewellery? Yes, or, you know, we were enjoying the Chanel quotations, weren't we? She was saying, before you leave the house, look in the mirror and remove one accessory. Text us in your Coco Chanel quotes as well. They're brilliant.
Yeah, but I mean, I do think even if you, with this beautiful gold chain, if you just stagger pearls, break up the pearls in between, you have the most stunning lariat style necklace.
Oh, yeah.
Quite easy to do.
Just
and wouldn't
over
take
the head.
You too long. Just just over your black sweater.
Be
very,
stunning.
very stylish.
Let's do some pearls then. Let's do some pearls.
Go for it, Fee.
In number, they're actually like a honey blonde. Could you just give me the code, darling? Yes, it's all right. I think the box has been swapped over. I didn't touch these honestly, but I recognise the size is different, so I've got them. These are big. These are my biggest of my pearl collection. These are 10 by 9 millimeters. Again, we could mix these because another classic Coco Chanel staple was, you know, that rope necklace. A rope necklace is about 45 inches, opera 30, matinee 24, princess length 18 inch, and choker about 16 or 12. So this is for one of her famous ones was the rope necklace, and it would go large and then a medium pearl, then a small pearl, and it would mix up the sizes on a lovely rope necklace, and that looks gorgeous. You can mix these with these pearls that Sheila had earlier. These are called peach, but again, it's more of a gold honey blonde colour, just sumptuous. And you've got that beautiful, beautiful pearlescence on there. HJG P75. They are the biggest, the most beautiful, sumptuous pearls, and just gorgeous. So please, please, please don't miss out. We want to try and get on as many pearls as possible. HJG P75. Pearls with the black in my mega bunch. Absolutely gorgeous vintage look. Or lighten in with the gold. I've got this mega bundle coming up later on as well. I mean, they just go, look at the lift there. Just, oh, they just go beautifully with so much, don't they? And because they're so big, you know, they've grown for so long, you know, they're going to be even more precious and of a greater value. So, they are my biggest, so therefore the most valuable. And just look at that perfection. They're just gorgeous gold colour. HJG P75. $14.95. They're the biggest out of all the pearl strands I've got. So please, please, please don't miss out. Gorgeous with so much. Gorgeous with the greens, gorgeous with the whites, the black, very provocative. Just, as she said herself, I don't do fashion, I am fashion. And indeed, these are the epitome of fashion. because you see them everywhere. They're there again this Christmas. They have got that luxurious feel, but of course we can, you know, bring it up to modern day by layering with other gemstones, layering with chain, creating long, you know, just over and over. SJP, she wore it in Sex and the City. She wore loads of them around her neck with the hair up as well. Let's move on to the next one. I'll layer them up. My champagne cultured pearls, 8x7. Now, if I just put the into context how big the large pearls were and my smaller ones here, can you see the difference in beauty? Yeah, so they go gorgeous together, don't they? This is a real ivory blonde colour, but you can see the size, just how special those big pearls were. But these are, you're perfect for just that princess length 18-inch necklace. And it's a real golden ivory colour, yeah, that we can see. So absolutely, don't be buying your photos. You just think that, let me put that up to the neckline, that with just, you know, a little clasp. I know I've got my necklace on, but that would be beautiful just as a singular necklace, wouldn't it? Just a single, or just like I said, layer up those golds and those bronzes. It's such a warm colour there against the white, isn't it? EGP88, we're going to get the price on screen so we can bring you as much as possible. Make your own bridal jewellery. You know, the markup is just huge in the industry, and they're not necessarily always using the real pearls either. So you've got the real luxury, the real feeling of actually having the real pearls there. You imagine, how much would a princess length necklace cost you? £100, gold clasp on the end of that, real pearls, $11.95. I know some of her vintage pieces can go for $526. There was the faux pearl vintage Chanel piece, £526. On the website, faux pearl, I know, just to have that wonderful fashion statement of owning a Chanel, but can't always afford that, although she wasn't a snob about it. She loved her fake jewellery as well. All right, I'm going to move on to another strand. My bronze cultured pearls. And again, if I just layer them up there, look at those three together. What a trio. What a trio. Don't they look gorgeous together already? Bronze cultured pearls. Not one we see very often, with those really gorgeous chocolate browns. I'm very limited on stock on this one, so if you want that infusion of the dark, wintry chestnut brown, but want not something that's too matte or too dark. I mean, these go gorgeous with the greens in my mega bundle. And funnily enough, I know you probably wouldn't think it, but with red, with coral pink, really gorgeous, isn't it? Do as Rihanna did, layer up the different colours on the neckline there as well. Just so stylish. So stylish. Remember, fashion fades, but style remains. So we need our pearls. We will wear them over and over again. Limited stock VAGP70. And we're going to give you a great offer on this. $6.95 for genuine pearls. It's a giveaway. And they look so pretty with the champagne and the honey blonde and those chocolate browns. Under £7. That's what I meant about affordability. That's the price of your fake. Good threading material for your pearl. Well, I know in terms of, because you sometimes want that slinky movement, we've used the monofilament if you want to get that wave, but on these designs Sheila's used the beading thread. Having said that, she's wire wrapped these ones as well. So what would you prefer to use as a threading material, Sheila? We've had a text in.
What would I prefer to use?
Yes, because they've all got,
I think it depends on the size of the hole in the pearl,
yes,
really,
because it can vary,
I think
can't
if it's a smaller hole and you want to make, like as Linda's done there, you want to use quite a few strands in it, then use the monofilament. If you've got a pearl which has got a bigger hole, then you can afford to use some beading thread.
Yes.
Some beading thread.
Yes.
But on the whole, and because it depends how heavy the pearl is, so you wouldn't want to have heavier pearls on monofilament. So really, it's
two bigger ones.
Yeah,
but they're nice for maybe smaller ones like this. But they give a lovely fluid. You know, the thing about the monofilament is it makes it hang differently to the beading
and
thread,
wire
doesn't
as
it?
well. If you use a 0.3 or 0.4, you can actually use. I used it the other day, and I twisted. I twisted some of the pearls with it, and did the bracelet. Yeah. So you know you can use wire as well.
Beautiful, especially those tiaras, those little standing proud, those twisted pearls.
Yes.
Okay, going to move on to the next one. Now, cultured Baroque pearls, and I'm going to show you this with my fabulous black which is this my agate? Let me just double check this here, my darling. Black onyx, sorry, 210, another favourite of Ms. Chanel. So rich. Now these are my 11 by 10 Baroque pearls, and just look at that little lumber together. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't that look gorgeous? Just look at that richness. A personal favourite. Limited stock on these big pearls. Limited stock. They are big. They've got the wibble, they've got the wobble, but you know, that's all part of their charm. They would look so splendid as well with the bronze pearls there because of the irregularity of shape. But then that's something we embrace because we know the actual reality is these are organic. So just gorgeous, and they're big, so you've got great affordability built into these because we're not going for the perfect spherical roundness. I mean, you just layer it up. Yeah, I mean, it's just getting better and better, isn't it? Got to have a few of these. One is not going to be enough. They look so perfect together, no matter what the colour. Got to give you a great introductory price, even though it's limited, so that you can try the real pearls for size and give, you know, an edge to a classic staple of Ms. Chanel and the jewellery industry. Nothing could be more beautiful. $8.95, my word, have you got that right? I think it's gone even lower there. $8.95, my goodness, they're huge. Just wire wrapping one in a ring. How much would a pearl ring set you back? $8.95, I don't think I'll get a fake for that. Under £9, EDG P06. Again, I'd jump on that and get several, so because you're going to make a design out of that and then want to do some more. Yeah, mixing that in with those black quartzes. Oh, I mean, that's just going to be ravishing for an evening out, isn't it? Layering up. I mean, look at that. Sparkle. I'll bring in those black onyxes next, but don't miss out EDG P06. You know, you've got your 31st of January money back guarantee. They're gorgeous, they're huge, and what an affordable price. We can afford to get several strands there and really create that long, gorgeous creation there. Really create a, you know, wearing layer upon layer like Ms. Chanel as well. Just beautiful. Let's get some of the black onyx in there because I'm dying, because I just think that looks fantastic. A bit of gold, a bit of that gold chain. And what could be prettier is, you know, if you imagine somebody making you a little pearl bracelets, just some simple little stretchies with a little bit of ribbon, or if you've seen those little pearl earrings where it's like a little loop of pearls and then just a little bow, which you could do with your organza ribbon, and the shepherd's hook. That is gorgeous, and it's so simple. You might only just use a fraction of the pearls. Sheila's earrings, you could have pearl, gold chain, pearl, and then onyx in the design, couldn't you? And they're all year-round fashion accessories. It's not just a Christmassy thing, is it? They're just classic. But give them an edge, mix them in with another gemstone. And that's something that perhaps you could hand down, you know, the heirloom piece. Heirloom piece, they are timeless. And they'll last. That's the thing when I said about Sheila's designs. You know, some of these I know she did a couple of years ago. But don't they look as beautiful today as they did when she made them?
I think pearls never date.
No, they don't.
Pearls never ever date.
They don't. They're stylish, they're fashionable, and you can put your own stamp on it. LFGK85. Now the black onyx is giving us great luster. These are my faceted rounds. They're a huge 9mm, and just look at that for sparkle. For being such a dark midnight black, you're getting great luster, and spacing that between those large white pearls or those champagne pearls, just one of those beautiful black gemstones, one of those beautiful black beauties. And again, it's going to make both strands go further, but really make them stand out by the juxtaposition of the dark and then the light. They look even more angelic next to the black background there, don't they? They look as though they're just glowing, like they're touched by the angels. Really do stand out. And again, you know, you could be making something like this. Sheila's done that with the little shell pearl and then some of the black. See how that's really funky with a couple of the black gems on there, just breaking it up. Yeah. And I know black bridesmaids dresses are very, you know, you never used to see it years ago. No one would ever wear black to a wedding, but it's very much in vogue as well. My cousin had it and it looked gorgeous because they're thinking, well, I can wear the dress again then afterwards. Yes, exactly. Do you know what I mean? And we've all got black in the wardrobe. Why shouldn't you wear that to a wedding? So let's, you know, a winter wedding. Ms. Beckham did it, didn't she? Yeah, she wore black to the royal wedding, didn't she? Why not? Well, that's it, as long as we don't wear the white one, because then we're upstaging the bride, unless, of course, she's in something completely different anyway. Do you know that's a load of old rubbish? Because I wore white to a wedding, but it was a white suit. No, it was a suit. It was jacket and trousers. So I thought, break all the rules. It wasn't a ball gown dress, no. Believe you me, I've no intention of going up the aisle, so I'm fine, thank you. LFGK85, let's do it. We haven't got a price, darling. We need a price. He's dying to move on to more pearls, but I'm thinking, well, let's give the poor viewers at home a price. £12.95, under £13 there for our fantastic black onyx. Well done to you. Okay, now we can move on, darling. Go on, darling. What's next? My gold cultured pearls, and again, let me just sprin these with the others so you can see the depth of colour on these. I mean, I want all of these, Sheila. Now we're doing the gold ones.
You'll have to frisk me when I go out.
Oh, we have to frisk her. Call security. Look at the depth of colour there, real gold. And again with the chain, I mean, Sheila, what would you do with these big gold pearls, darling?
I would do a ladder weave necklace.
A ladder weave necklace?
A right angle weave necklace. Yeah. All the way along, and then put a feature piece in the middle.
Wow. Because they're really rich. What would you choose as your feature piece? Would it be something made out of soutache? Would it be something made out of enamel?
You could then attach some wire. You could then do like, have two pieces of wire that you've actually sort of twisted with the thinner wire in between. But as you're twisting it through, take some of the smaller pearls through. So you've got your ladder weave necklace, and then you've got a section in the middle where you've got your crisscross wire on like a frame, and then dangle with some chain and some pearls on the end of that.
Ooh, nice! I'm liking that idea.
I'm going to make that now. For that,
I think you're going to have to go home and do that.
I'm going to make that now for my wedding.
We need
to do that now, won't I?
Gold pearls. They literally are the rich gold colour of the gold chain and the 9-carat gold, or rather 18-carat gold, because that's what they look like, 18-carat gold pearls. You know, beautiful as well. We've got these sumptuous greens coming up in our mega bundle again. You know, just, sumptuous and creamy. And again, it sounds, but you know, if you think of the golds of citrine, just beautiful. It really, you know, it can just look like a cascade of a golden waterfall there. So beautiful. But all of these shades of pearls, we put together this collection today and today only. Once they're gone, they're gone. And nobody would think that you'd paid as little as £12.95. And if you presented that to someone with a gold toggle clasp, they would never dream that you paid so little. And they would just, you know, how pleased would somebody be to receive that gorgeous necklace or those gorgeous bracelets on the day? Something that they can take away and wear and treasure. I think that's a lovely gift idea. I can't imagine anybody turning around and saying, I don't like those. Can you imagine? Nobody would ever dream of saying that. £12.95. On to my next. I'm just layering them up here to take them all home.
Wow, there's so many. Oh gosh, I'd be in my element if I was at home.
My white Keshi cultured pearls here, the ones that I showed you earlier. Now these these give a gorgeous organic shape. So if you make the kind of flower designs, I've seen it, the Keshi pearls, pearls, and then Yeah, sorry, you carry on, darling.
No, because they're quite irregular, they make lovely, if you do like a section of flowers with them, and do some bigger ones and then some smaller ones, and then sort of layer it, and then I love chain coming off sort of asymmetric designs as well.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Really, the world's your oyster with pearls, and they go with everything.
And then an illusion
they go
necklace
with
look
everything.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little dot of gold in there, a little dot of silver.
Actually, I've got some lovely frosted bees I've just found in them when I've been rummaging. They were beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. like you know, the Stardust ones.
Oh yeah, we had them yesterday.
Beautiful. Ah, that's why they're here then.
Yeah, HDG P51, our designer. She was after those, our lovely Teresa.
I bet.
These are gorgeous. So again, look at those with some findings, some little gold or rose gold. Just very, very simple to make, but so pretty. Let's get a price on these. £6.95, £6.95. I saw that. Tell you what, there's a designer up in Yorkshire. I'm not going to name who they are, but Keshi pearl earrings, and all it was on a head pin. So the head pin goes through, the centre drilled. £25 in sterling silver. 2 Keshi pearls, £25. Sterling silver head pin going through the middle. I appreciate these are side drilled, but I'm going to bring you some findings in a minute. Look at just, you know, £6.95 for this strand, and you think just one of those on a rose gold stud. How pretty would that be? Or the gold chain, and then, as Sheila said, just a couple of those dangling through. Maybe you would charge 25. Let's bring you those rose gold earrings. It's 925 silver with the rose gold, obviously, as the base. Plating, sorry. So, perfect accessory with the warmth of the champagne pearls we've been looking at. You get the little drop there, the little loop drop to attach to. You've got the butterfly backs, and you get 10 pairs. So 10 pairs. So 20 butterfly backs there, and 10 pairs. BFG P68, just those with the gold. A gold pearl earring. Be beautiful, wouldn't it? The girl with a pearl earring. That's all it takes. That'd be stunning, wouldn't it? Just look at that, stunning. I'm sorry, what was that? Yes, people will notice those. And of course you've got the quality there, because these are silver with the rose gold plating on them.
Yeah, stunning.
You could make 20 pairs of earrings out of one strand, couldn't you?
Well, imagine how many you could make. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, loads.
If you're thinking about being industrious.
I do think a single pearl, whether it's dropped, whether it's just on like a stud, just everybody notices a pearl.
Everybody, yeah.
Everybody notices.
Yeah. And everybody loves them and everybody admires them. So we need to make sure we're not missing out on them, because we're coming to the end. Let's bring you a price point. I know, £1 a pair. £9 a pair. Now, if you put a pearl, you'd easily make 10 pairs there with one of our pearl strands. Are you going to sell those? So if you got your strand for, I don't know how much, say, should we just go for £9.95 for argument's sake, with one of our pearl strands? And would you be selling, so £9.95, so that's £20 you spent on one strand and the earring backs, and then would you be selling them at £2 each? Nah. Maybe £10 a pair. I mean, I don't know if you sell your jewellery, but isn't that nice? That's really nice and lightweight as well to post to someone. And I love pearls because they cross the generation gap as well. It could be for your auntie, grandma, daughter, sister.
And every year, it doesn't matter where you go with fashion, whether it's winter, whether it's summer, whether it's spring, seasons. Whether it's autumn, there's always pearls there.
Always pearls.
Always.
Lots of you there on the phone, don't miss out. They're proving very, very popular because we're loving our pearls, and they're nice and lightweight to post to someone. And as Sheila says, it's not a season thing. It's crossing the generation gap. It's crossing the seasons. Under £10, BFG P68. We love them. Just look at the pearls so far, Sheila. I want them all. Look at this. Look at those. We could go, I just want all of these. Tell me they're not the most beautiful strands you've ever seen in all your born days.
I think Pip's a pearl kind of guy, don't you?
Oh,
I think he's definitely a pearl kind of guy, yeah.
Definitely. Oh, I just want to drape myself in them from head to toe. They're just, I could have the most boring black pullover dress, or it just instantly transforms you. I mean, just look at this. Sheila made this headdress here. That could be sort of worn across, but then she could always wear it as a choker as well. I mean, it's on the wire. Gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that, clusters of pearls. They're stunning, aren't they? Simple yet sophisticated, just wearing several strands of pearls. It's affordable luxury and comfortable luxury as well, because a lariat, as Sheila said. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Oh, yeah. Love these. Got to have these as well, Sheila. Got to have them. Look at these. It's like tinsel off the tree. The gold Keshi pearls. Now these, do you know I was just rattling on about those earrings from that jeweller, £25. The rose gold stud going through, because these are centre drilled. I mean, that's the prices you could be looking at elsewhere. But look, how many would you get off that strand? Centre drill there, so Too gorgeous with a little gold stud going through there. I know you had the little loop, but you know on those earrings, I could cut that off, couldn't I? I could cut my little loop off, have my little rose gold stud going through them. I know you don't want to waste anything, so we'll put it in our gold enamel, or we'll put it in our enamel or clay or whatever, so we'll use those little bits. But I could, ostensibly, cut my little loop off, because I'm making little studs, have the rose gold stud going through. Wouldn't that be a beautiful little pair of earrings there? Just that in itself, how pretty would they be? They'd be gorgeous. But you know I'm a girl who likes it angle. So I'm thinking the gold chain, Keshi pearl, the rose gold stud earrings at the bottom of the screen. It's got to be done. And these give such lovely texture. I mean, let me just grab a handful. Just put them in there. Look at the texture they provide. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
I did an asymmetrical necklace. I think I wore it last week actually, and it was in those colours. But I did it with the sort of almost button pearls that are there. They're very.
Oh yeah.
And it went. I took them all down the side with some chain in between, and then took the chain up off the other side, and the pearls were just stunning.
And these
Absolutely
prices,
stunning.
These prices are bonkers. I love that. It's a good job you didn't wear that today, because I'd have that as well. Here comes your price point. Oh my word, this is ridiculous. $7.95. And again, I'm just thinking of those earrings, just one threaded through. I'm not saying that's what you're going to do. You'd be far more inventive than that. How many? I mean, goodness me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 10 there. That little section there where my hand is 10. So let's just repeat that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There's about 150 Keshi pearls there for $7.95. 150. Pete's thinking, ding, 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 ding. He's counting the money now. 150. Right, let's do another black gemstone strand. They're almost like hearts, actually, but they're called the lined triangles. Yeah, and again, see, with just mixing it up in the Chanel-esque way with those black, just perfect accessory. This really does make you classy and fabulous. Everything a woman should be. Gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, just make it look fabulous. It makes your pearls go even further. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed the pearls as much as I have, because I just think they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. FDG P73, and then we've got our berry design with Sheila coming up next as well. 200 carats, and don't forget our mega bundle as well. Oh. $8.95. Grab them now. Grab them now. That's everything we've shown you right now. Look at that. I mean, come on. Look at those. With your rose gold as well. Look at those. Over 150 gemstones on that Keshi pearls. And then the black in there. Isn't that gorgeous? Tremendous. Just draping those around the neck. And then we had the black onyx as well. Hello there. Topping and tailing like bookends. Beautiful. But at the moment, I'm just showing you this, because they're gorgeous. Look at the banding. It's beautiful. That's what the price is for $8.95. But an unusual shape, and just something that adds another dynamic that really makes the pearls pop. Hope you've enjoyed the pearls. We're getting ready for our berry designer, our berry fusion with Sheila. I love them. I just want to drape them. In fact, I'm going to drape. Oh, let's drape in pearls. Oh, the pearls, the pearls, the pearls, the pearls. We're obsessed with pearls. I'll see you all later. I've got to go make jewellery. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that. We're going to have a little moment just to tidy up. We're going to talk to Sheila now and take you through another designer-inspired piece. Don't forget the mega bundle coming up. 10 amazing strands at an incredible price is coming up after this.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low, low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Join Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
Alrighty, we're getting ready for some more designer inspiration. This one is called, forgive me, I'm just going to make sure, this is our red berries project. I'll give you those. Here we go, darling, thank you. Let's do a swapsy. There you go, darling, thank you. Now, look at these colours. Berry red, so pretty, bright fuchsia pink. And again, I'm looking to my mega bundle and I'm just thinking the pop of these greens that we could just pop in there. Wouldn't they be sumptuous? So do bear that in mind with the actual mega bundle coming up at the end of the show. Right, what have we got? This is my red coloured quartz, but it's more of a cerise red colour. And you're getting four of the strands, 155 carats of the 8mm rounds, and then 35 carats of the actual 4mm faceted rounds. So the faceting gives a lovely sparkle, really rich infusion of colour there. Beautiful, aren't they? KQG C35. We've also got this wonderful silver round bead. I mean, this is just a bauble of gorgeousness. Look at the size of this. Sterling silver with a large drill hole as well. So perfect for our cord or our ribbon. It would go over that, you know, effortlessly. Look at that for a shine. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a big, big 14mm silver round. We've also got your antique bronze copper findings, 98 of those that you'll be very familiar with. We'll get the slide up for that. And we've also got your beading thread, your monofilament, and your elastic as well. So there are your findings that we used to great use, the chain in the first project. And these are, well, you probably, you know, wouldn't even use a fraction of these because there's so much in there. And you've got 1 metre of that open loop chain at the top there as well, and the eye pins, the head pins, the crimp bead covers, the crimps, the toggle, the ribbon cord ends, the shepherd hooks, the eye, you know, the head pins, jump rings in there as well, bolt ring clasp. It's all in there, a lot in there. And of course your purple and black organza bag. So the red berries project, but like I said, do bear in mind those pretty, pretty mega bundle coming up later, and how pretty the fusion, if you had that, you know, those extra strands would be with this. Alrighty, let's bring in the price and then we'll go see Sheila. I know, all of that for a mere £21.95, 4 incredible strands, bright, berrylicious, and then that exemplary, I mean, just look at that large sterling silver bauble, which you could choose to use with it as a feature tassel, or we'll soon see what Sheila's done. Yeah, so we're getting an awful lot with the quartz for £21.95. It's got everything you need in a kit. Do you need anything, darling, in terms of...
No, I don't think so.
No, you okay?
I don't think so.
Alrighty, let's come and see your creation, and we'll take you through it step by step, because we want to, you know, include as many people with Jewellery Maker and show how easy it is to get started. And
it's just a carry on from the right angle weave, really.
Right.
It's just another journey that you can go on from that.
Fantastic.
So,
fantastic.
Yeah, and I thought, well, winter berries, you know, with Christmas and yeah. So that's
very
why.
pretty. I'm thinking a little pop of the green or a little pop of black in there.
Yeah, I mean, I did think about putting it on like a wire flower, which is what I would have done. I thought about that afterwards, and that would have looked lovely with a wire flower on, at the back of it. Yeah, or maybe some sort of gold leaves coming down with the gold wire. So that's something you can do at home as well. But
yeah, gold in there, but we've got that lovely silver ball that obviously your image is to use it. So it's lovely that that's the focal point that your eye's drawn to. And
well,
then
exactly,
lovely...
yeah. And like for Christmas Day,
yeah.
really, you can say, I made this.
Yes, I know, gorgeous. Well, let's make it, yes.
Okay, what you do, you start off with your piece of beading thread. Now, I've done it in stages.
Lovely.
So we put on one of the very large quartz, the very large one, the 8mm, and then 2 either side of the 4mm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we take another large one, okay, and we pop that on the left-hand side or the right-hand side, it really doesn't matter, okay, and then we cross over. Excuse the plaster as well, I have changed.
As long as you stop bleeding.
I didn't hear the sirens and the the paramedic rushing in.
The burly man rushing in.
Yeah, never mind.
Dap your brow. Yeah.
So then we cross over, so we've then got that. Then we've got like the basic right angle weave. But this time now for 8 times we're going to go round with a difference. Okay, so we're going to put 2 of the tiny 4mm on the left hand side, and I find that, there we go, so we put 2 on the left hand side, and then we put 1 on the right hand side, whereas before, if you can see, we had 2 on either side. Okay, and then difficult to find the holes in these darker, there we go, and with a plaster on your fingers.
That's all right, darling.
There we go. So then so now you can see there's 3 on instead of 4.
Yeah.
Now why that is, what happens is when you carry on round, this will take you round into a circle. So it will, because you've only put it, and always put the 1 on the inside of the pendant shape. So I'll do another couple more, and then you'll see how it. See, can you see that slightly going on a little bit of a curve, isn't it there?
Yes.
So
would you do one more? So we put 1.
Oh, I will do.
2.
Yes, I'll do a few more, and then I'll show you where I actually got to and what we do from there. So I'll carry on doing a few more until you can actually see the curve coming round. So that's 2. Always now, the very first one was with 2 on either side, but that gives you that's your sort of centerpiece really, where you finish off when you go all the way round. Okay. Put another one on the right hand side. There we go. And then take it across onto another of your larger quartz. Take that, so take it across from the right hand over to the left hand. Or if, as I say, if you're left-handed, it really doesn't matter, it'll still come out the same. As long as you've got that 1, can you see how it's going, starting to curve now? As long as you've always got that 1.
Yes.
There. Okay, see, we've got it there as well, so we've got 2 and a 1. So it'll always now, until you reach the very one that you began with, it will always have 2 and a 1. So I'll do 1 more, or 2 more.
1 more would be lovely,
and
then we'll,
and then we'll carry on then for the next. Okay, and then it really does start to curve round, and there you'll sort of get your circle. Okay. Which is really, it's really, and this you can adapt to lots of things. You could do quite a few of these and carry on round and have like a lot of, you could have 3 sections of them and make another necklace. A different sort of, so you can see now, can you see how that's now starting to shape?
Yeah.
If I hold that up a bit, you can actually see it, look. Gorgeous quartz, aren't
yes,
they?
They are.
They really are like little berries, aren't they? Little pips.
The little ones are just a tone darker.
Yes, they are, yeah. So if I lie that flat now as well, you can actually see how it's curving, and that will carry on round now. If I were to carry on, that will carry on round until you meet the other
side.
So it's 2 either side of the large quartz to begin with, and then just do that once, and then it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, in between your larger one, yeah?
Yep.
So I've now, this is the next stage when you've got, so that's the very first one I started with, as you can see, with the trouble is the beading thread, it goes, it talks, there you go, goes its own way, doesn't it? So there's the very one that we started with the 1 and 2 either side. Now all of these have got 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and that goes all the way round. And I think there's 10 there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is when you're going to join it now together.
Okay, so once you've got the 10. I'm just thinking of those gold pearls with your red berries as well.
I know, wouldn't they? So now I'm going to put just 2. Hang on, there we go.
They're at the bottom of the screen there, if you missed those. They're called peach, but they were more gold, weren't they? The £12.95.
Oh, they were beautiful. Today. They were absolutely beautiful.
I can already see some pretty designs happening behind me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't really done very much, really, but there we go. So now if we put those on there, and then we're now going to join those together there, okay? So I've put 1 on each side now. So I'm going to cut this a little bit now because it's rather long and it's going to get in the way. There we go. So if we now take the left hand side and take it through, now that's the very first one we started with there. That one there, so if I hold that one up, that's the one we started with, okay, which was the 4. So if we now pass that through, sure I've got the right one, there we go, and then pass that one, the opposite side through the opposite direction, okay? And then that will pull together. Move that one out of the way. So that will now pull together, okay? And there you've got your circle now, okay? Yeah. Don't they sparkle?
They do. They're really catching the light,
sparkle.
Aren't they?
Now for this section here, I'm going to use these 2 threads and I'm going to weave this thread on the right hand side. I'm going to start weaving that through back through these gemstones to meet with the other one.
Why is that, darling? Is that for strength?
You'll see it in a minute.
Okay. I'm jumping ahead like
Jesse. The secret will be revealed. Yeah. So that, because I need, because of the next section of the necklace, if you look, Fee, it needs 2 strands.
Yes, coming up the side.
See, so it needs 2 strands. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm now going to take. I'm going to take that round and through these little ones first. Just pull that up. Might have to fiddle a little bit with it. So that now is going to go, and then I'm going to take it up through. So it's almost threading it back up through because I want that to come close to that. Okay? So if I pull that now, and then I'm going to turn it over so you can see better. And then I'm going to take that one through the larger one, take that thread to the larger one, and then this will bring it through up there. So you just move that round, and then you've then got your section there that you will then start. Here's the next section. So we've done this section here now.
Yes.
Okay. And then we're going to carry on here and start doing that. But I need to take this through again, one more.
Okay.
So that it's sitting, because that is sitting. If you see that one there, it's sitting by a larger one, yeah? So if I just take that back through again, so all you're doing is weaving the thread through back until it joins up with the other thread. There we go. Now you're ready then. You're ready then to actually start this next section here, okay, which is the moving on from this one. So we had this one to start with, which was performing the round, just with the 2 and the 1 going all the way around. Then we joined it together, then we thread the thread through until we've got the 2 strands meeting, so we can then start doing this section here. which is, I'll start that off for you just so that you can see. So this is now, we started off with the ladder weave in the beginning, and now we're going back to it. Yeah, to go up the side.
Yes, continuing the theme.
Continuing the theme up. So if I find that hole there, put a larger one on, and then take it across. So that is all you're doing then, all the way up, until you get so far, and then I then join some more beading thread to then do it singularly, just to add a little bit of difference really to the design. Did you get that feed? Does that make sense to you? Did you?
It does, yes.
That's good. So there we are. So now we're I'm so glad. We're starting now on this section here. Okay. So I'll put another. So in this instant, we're just putting 2 in between. One in between, and then we put in a larger one on. Before we were doing the 2, weren't we? And then the 1.
And then the 1, yeah, to make it curl. But we don't want this to curl, do we? We want it to
No, exactly, yeah.
Sort of like
so
a ladder
we'll just,
up.
yes, exactly, yeah. So we'll just carry on with that. And then that's all you do until you get the section where you're. So you can see how that now is sitting, and we've got that section coming up, which we'll carry on doing until we get to, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 larger gemstones then. And then I just put on a crimp bead, crimped it together, and then carried on just with a single thread. Okay, and then the next section after that is to attach the silver ball and then carry on through to the other side. So shall I get to the point where I just put the crimp bead on?
Yes, darling, why not? Because we repeat that.
I don't want that, I've got the wrong one on there.
As you said, so that we have 6.
6, so we repeat that until we have 6 on there. Got 3, so you can actually see now how we've sort of made a duplicate of that, haven't we? And it is just the basic technique really, but just with a little bit of a twist with it. And I think it's great for people that have, you know, not long been with jewellery making.
Yeah.
And they're a little bit anxious about maybe trying something a little bit different, but it's sort of an easy way to move on, isn't it? And with this ladder weave, you can actually pull them down if they're not sitting quite.
I love that ladder weaving bracelets as well.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
I remember
it's a really full bracelet.
When we very first started, we were in the old studio around the back there, and we got some beautiful chalcedony, and they were only tiny ones. Yeah. And I did a ladder weave with the chalcedony just all the way. Oh, and it was absolutely the chalcedony, and it really looked. That's why I've always had a soft spot for chalcedony as well.
It glows from within, doesn't it?
I don't want that through talking. There we go. It does, yeah. So where are we now? We've got 4 now. Just need to push that down a bit. You have to be a little bit firm with them, and because otherwise because the beading thread's so strong, it tends to sit. There we go. 1 more. These with maybe some green. I don't know, maybe. I was just trying to think the other day when I was making it, what else would be good to put with it. I think a backing of wire would be lovely. You know, don't you?
Yeah. Especially the colours, what colours we've got. Maybe go for something like the chartreuse or something.
Yeah.
Just completely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1 more. And then we just get a crimp.
Mary in Buckinghamshire wants to know, would this work with different shapes? Would it work with bicones?
I think yes, it would. It would look lovely with bicones, yeah, because they sit so lovely as well, don't they? Bicones do. I think you could do it with small cubes as well, you know.
Oh, cubes, yeah, that's
small
a good one.
tiny cubes, yeah.
Yeah.
So there we are. So we've now got the 6. And I think it's quite an eye-catching. I think this colour's so Christmassy. And
well, yeah, we were just saying what a great Christmas present that would be for maybe your best friend, or but like you said, someone that is maybe new to the jewellery making.
So if we move those over now, and then I've just got to get a crimp bead, which here we go. No, that's not. It's a crimp bead cover. Where's my crimp bead? so tiny, you know.
Of course, we'll get this uploaded, so if you want to copy the patterns or Sheila's design as well, you've got something to use as a reference point as well. And we have lots of tutorials on our YouTube website as well as the live one, you know, that we get in our Designer Day show. And let me know as well. Let's keep sending any questions as well. If there's anything you need to know or you need help with, we do love to hear from you today. Especially as Sheila's so experienced, so she's a great one to you know, get the knowledge from and an understanding of the jewellery making. So with all of her experience,
that's why rounds, no matter what you have, always make sure you've got some rounds, because rounds are an essential to your jewellery making. Yeah, they really, really are. Now I'm just trying to get this to sort of sit. So all I've done then, I've just put a crimp bead on there, if you can see there. Yeah. And I'm just going to squash that crimp bead as close as I can to that 8mm rose quartz. Make sure I've got it level. There we go, that's about right, I think. And then just push that down and squash it. Put on your crimp bead cover. And then off you go then to actually start threading on your
the single strand.
I would snip that off because there's no need to put 2 strands through now. And then just carry on then. Popping on your individual. So I did an 8mm. I did an 8mm, and then I did a 4mm, and then an 8mm and a 6mm, and then I just carried on up then until I got to the size that I needed for the necklace.
Beautiful. Stacey in Bedford, good luck tomorrow with your first craft fair, is it? Wish her good luck. She's loving her designs today.
That'd be interesting to see some of. Take a picture of.
Yes, send us a picture.
Yeah, that would be fabulous.
That'd be great to see. So she's obviously selling her wares tomorrow.
And this is her first one?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Good
that's
luck.
fabulous,
Yeah.
isn't it? I used to love doing them. I used to get so excited.
I know.
I used to combine it with wedding jewellery wedding stationery as well.
It's lovely to see people excited about your designs. There's nothing more thrilling, is there, or pleasing.
And as we were saying the other day, if you do find a little bit out about the history of some of the gemstones, and a lot of customers really interested in that and really do. I mean, I found out something about amethyst that I didn't know the other day.
Yeah, tell me.
Oh, okay. And because it's a Greek legend, isn't it? Yes. With sort of amethyst, and it said that if you wear amethyst, you'll be without intoxication.
Oh, right, yes. Well, that's the legend has it that they used to make,
isn't it? But they obviously
goblets out of amethyst, and then obviously you could put water in there, but it would look like wine. You see, when they wanted to be cheeky, when they were banqueting. It's a gem of peace, and it's a gem of calm, isn't it? And tranquility.
It is,
and that's why it's called the papal gemstone as well.
Because I thought maybe the alcohol they were drinking just wasn't strong enough.
A bit the mead.
Anyway, there we go then. So that's all you do then. You sort of carry on then, just carrying on, taking it at one 8mm, one 4mm until you get to the end, and then we then move on to putting on
our silver ball.
Our silver ball.
How do we attach our ball? Because it's got quite a wide drill hole, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. And the secret to that is.
Just take that out. You can have a look.
Where's my thread?
Oh, sorry, darling.
There we go. I'll use this for now. I'll take this off and use this thread. There we go. So what we do now is we've got to attach the silver bead by. The idea of this is to get 2 more strands to come out in the opposite direction as to the side that we've just finished. So if I pop that through there now, pop the thread through the hole. Now these are large holes, and I have to look from, there we go. Good job you didn't see my face then, I was going. So that's now got to sit in the middle, okay?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm with you, Sheila.
You're with me. I am so glad.
I know sometimes it doesn't look like I am on my face, but glad. I'm with you.
I'm so glad. So,
it's the vacant expression, is it?
What I want for that to sit in there, but I want these 2 strands to come out in the opposite direction.
Of course, yeah.
To match up with that then, okay? So let me put that one on. I'll put that on in a minute. Didn't sit on very well. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it, so get your silver ball and just check to see where you are halfway, and then pop your thread through. Okay. It's gone round the wrong way.
Excuse me, rattling,
Bear
Sheila.
with me. No,
I'm just going to pick up the collection for us.
Oh, right, okay. So I'm not going to take that through that one. I might take it. Oh, it's come off now. I'll show you my face again now. You have to. There we go. I've got the knack of that now. Try again. So I'm going to hold that there and then put that through because it did get crossed over. So put your thread through one of the 4 mil there, which is opposite. There we go. Pull that across like so. So that is now going to sit in the middle, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take that thread through the larger red one, pull that through, so half of it now is secured. Move that over there. Now we want that to sit there, which that's right. So I've now got I've got two of the small red quartz sitting in the middle. So that thread's okay, right? So I've now got to bring that thread all the way around there. So if we take that through that little one there, which, if not, I'll take it through the next one then if you're going to be difficult. There we go. Just takes a little bit of a while to actually get it through.
Because
so
it will go through the quartz a few times, won't
the
it?
holes
Yeah.
are plenty big enough, yeah. So then if I move that round again now.
So you're just anchoring it into the existing
I'm just really
frame.
anchoring it into the frame, yes, and then just carry on taking it through your threads. It's just taking the thread through to secure it so that you can get it in the same. And if you're not careful, mind you, that doesn't matter if it does go through there actually. It doesn't matter which way you take your strands. I think it's gone through the larger one as well, I think. I'm hoping it has anyway. If I push that through.
Do you, how many do you go through, Sheila?
There we go, here it is. It really doesn't, as long as you get your thread to go across to there.
Oh, I see what we're doing, yes.
So
we're trying to get ready for the other.
What we're doing is weaving the thread through.
To get through to make our other
to
necklace
get through to make the
strand.
other side of the necklace.
Right.
So now it's actually gone through the two there then. So and
it's
then
more than
that
just
then
anchoring,
sits
yeah.
in the middle there, you see.
Ah.
Okay, and then if you carry on taking that thread through and round,
Mm-hmm.
I hold that down, taking that through, and then taking it through the next one until you come out to the opposite side here, and then you can carry on then
And
doing the
repeat
opposite.
exactly.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
So that is it is just sometimes it can get a little bit bent on the end when it's gone through a few gemstones. So just snip off that end.
If you get a kink.
Yeah, that's it. If you get a kink, which does happen.
There's handy tips, especially if you're new to jewellery making, you see, isn't it?
Well, it is actually, and I mean also one of the tips I always give is make sure that you take enough thread so that you don't run out of thread.
Yes, I mean you just cut it short for demonstration
I've just cut
purposes.
it short for demonstration. So then what we do then is we actually do exactly the same on that side as we've done on the other side by starting with, I should have done that a little bit closer over there, but there we go. And then just carry on the same so that you make a mirror image of the one that we've done on the left hand side.
Beautiful.
And as I say, it really doesn't matter if you do left or right because they still cross over in the same manner, so it really doesn't matter which way you do it. And then there we go, we can then carry on until you've finished your necklace. We just pull that together and then that then sits and you'll carry on until it's the same as that side, and there you go. just do another one. I mean, you could do this in all sorts of colours, really. I mean, you could mix the red with gold. You could mix it with silver. It really, the choice is yours, really, as to what colours you do. But I just thought, with it being Christmas, this will be a lovely winter berry necklace. It's quite therapeutic as well, because once you've got to this section, you don't really have to think too much. You can just carry on threading, and there you go, really. It's as simple as that.
Well, Sheila, that's fantastic. Now, I know we've still got some great time. This has been brilliant to go back to basics. So I'm going to ask you to make something like this, darling. Show us how to make these, because I think it's important. I think one of the biggest questions we get as well.
Okay, yeah.
And Mary texted in from Dumfries, and she says the problem she has is the attaching of the chain to centre drills.
Right.
So I can see that you're in the middle of work.
Yes, and because I was looking for a head pin in gold, and I haven't been able to find one yet.
Okay.
Haven't been able to find one yet. Oh, we've got.
Let's use our rose gold.
I was rummaging in here, but I didn't like to rummage too much because we need to get them sorted into little boxes again.
Well, let's use our gold chain.
Okay,
let's make some with our gold chain.
Yeah.
Let's use our white Keshi pearls.
Fine.
I'll find you a head pin for those later. And let's use our rose gold.
I can still use these pearls that I was using earlier on anyway.
Yeah. Okay, darling.
Oh, right, okay.
Because I know they'd prove very, very popular.
Chain on there?
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Yes.
You can use your gold as well.
And these open, you see, don't they? So if you look, I've just opened that.
Yeah.
So if we show that was closed, wasn't it? Like the one that you've got here. So that's the closed one, and that's the opened one there. Which, if you can.
Now, very briefly, Sheila, forgive me, I should have done this and I was jumping ahead to get another demonstration. I'm just going to recap while you get yourself set up.
Yes, that's
fine. I'll leave that there because I know you want to finish those. So let's recap on the berries. 21.95 KQGC35. You're getting 4 strands, the 4mm faceted, 155 carats each. Sorry, 35 carats each, 155 carats of the 8mm strands, so 2 of those, and 98 pieces of your antique bronze copper findings, and then the silver ball, which is 14mm, the round beaded placement. That was the focus of Sheila's gorgeous, gorgeous design that she's taking us through step by step. So, you know, for beginners, for starters, as well as more experienced jewellery makers, this incredible creation can be yours. And I dare say there's lots left over, but use reds in there, gorgeous with the greens that I've got coming up as well. So again, a great gift idea, I think. So these were popular. We're going to bring up on screen the rose gold studs that Sheila was just showing us how to open.
So now I've opened them, and then I've popped on a little bit of the chain, which is great because you can just cut a link and then just move on to the next link. So as you can see, I opened this, which I'll leave that there. So you can see. And
these were the 925. We had them on earlier, but they proved so popular, Sheila. 925 sterling silver. And Mary Dumfries says, I always have a sort of a problem attaching my chain onto the gemstone. You've got 10 pairs, BFGP68 for $9.95. And our chain was 10 metres of the gold-plated copper chain, and that was it $12.95? $12.95. I'll get that at the bottom of the screen now. Right, so how much have you cut there, darling?
So how many have I cut link-wise? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
2 inches.
9. Yeah, something like that, isn't it? About about 2 inches. Now you can use gold, and rose gold is ideal for putting through pearls because it's a very soft. It's very soft, isn't it? Yeah. But what is also good is this soft wire. Now I'm going to try and see whether it'll go through these.
Will it go through your big ones? If not, and I can get...
Yes, it will.
Oh, it's gone. That's amazing. The 0.8.
No, this is 0.6.
Oh, sorry, 0.6. I can't read.
But you feel it feels so soft.
This is what everybody's saying.
I love
it.
It's
not
brittle. No. It's really, really soft.
I'm amazed that's gone through because the Keshi pearls are notorious
for smaller holes. Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah. So I actually love this wire and I use it a lot because it's so soft. I love this. I'd love to do a really long layered piece, and then to actually attach it, should we put that on an earring stand? Shall we? We take those off for now,
okay,
and then we'll.
I'm desperate for you to finish those because I want to make off with them. They're beautiful.
Sorry, what was the lady's name again?
Mary in Dumfries.
Right, well, Mary will be able to see it then, won't she? So if we put that on there. Pop that on there like
just so we can see the formation, yeah.
And then what I do, if you can't get your, say if you're using antique bronze or our silver or gold, you know, 98-piece findings, they may go through this, but because this is soft, that's why it goes through easily.
Right.
So what you can do is use this as well. It's exactly the same if you've got your head pin, and then just make a basic loop. Okay.
And this is the 0.6, just to
now
remind
what
everybody.
I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut quite a bit off.
Right.
So that's now the 0.6, okay? Now attach it then to your chain. So pop it through. We had it then, didn't we? Did I have it then?
You did, darling, you've got it, yeah.
There you go. So then attach it so that that goes up to the to your where you've done your basic loop, okay? Now I'm not going to cut this wire off because I'm sure, excuse my plaster, won't you?
It was an injury.
My injury.
You wouldn't believe it's dangerous work here, would you?
So now I've just brought that loop round now, okay? And then I'm going to hold it there. Just going to straighten it up a
we'll
bit.
get the Keshi pearls up on the screen in a moment as well.
So then hold it there, Mary. And then what you can do then, I'm going to put a basic loop there as well, just so it'll stop the pearl moving just for now.
Okay.
And then I can add another, if we find a gold head pin, we can then add. So all I've done is I've just made another basic loop at the bottom of that pearl, just to stop the pearl moving. And then what you can do then, if you leave enough wire, then you can start to roll wrap. Can you see how soft this wire is? I'll roll wrap it and then it is so soft and it sits.
Yeah.
So if you can see that.
Yes, it's creating a little cone.
Can you see that?
Isn't that pretty?
It's created like a little, if I hold that up.
They're at the bottom of the screen, those Keshi pearls, $6.95, and I'm just thinking
then you can carry on round doing that, or you can carry on taking it round.
The
pearl, so you've got like a section at the front of the pearl.
I like it on the top, Sheila.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You like it on the top.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
just because the pearl itself is so pretty.
Yeah, and the roll wrapping like this looks lovely at the top of like a pear drop shape.
Yes.
Because it's got that point on the top.
Yes, exactly.
And then just snip off yours. So, but that's how easy it is, really. It's. As
Mary,
I
hope that's helped, darling.
This wire is lovely.
You have to make the other one now.
I've got to make the other one now. And then what I would do then is when I find a gold head pin, I will then put
or would you make a little bit more
one.
dangle?
Oh, yes, I'd what I'd do is I'd get a head pin and then attach it onto the head pin, do your basic loop again, and then attach the basic loop to that basic loop. So you've got another drop coming from there.
Beautiful. And then that in a chain.
Or add some more chain.
Necklace.
You could even add.
So many on that strand. The Keshi pearls, at the bottom of the screen there, $6.95.
You could add some more chain, look, Fee, here on the end of that loop, because that's a basic loop there. So you could add some more chain on there, and then add another gemstone there on a head pin.
Oh, beautiful. There's close to 40 Keshi pearls on that strand, at least. So just thinking they're just going to go such a long way when you introduce chain.
This chain looks nice wire wrapped as well.
Oh, wrapping around.
You can sort of wrap it around each individual pearl look, so you get that chain look.
It's getting low in stock, that chain. I know we love it.
It's absolutely beautiful.
There at the top of the screen, it's getting very low. This probably is your last chance, so whatever you do, don't miss that 10 meters, and we've been using it to great extents here with your creation.
I'm going to finish in a minute. I'm going to finish that before.
You're going to finish that. Oh yeah, and you've got to find a head pin to finish those for me.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Because these are divine. Let's be naughty and show you these as well with the chain while it's on. Why not, eh?
I've just got to put the other one on.
We can just show the one there.
That's the one. I've just got to find a head pin.
How pretty is that? This is using the 0.8, the gold chain that we've got on the screen, and those beautiful peach cultured pearls that were brand new today, champagne coloured, that Sheila loved and had straight away.
Pearls always look exquisite,
They do, don't they?
They're just, yeah. In fact, Ed, when I was just going out the other day, Ed came running up to me and he said, can you restrand my mum's pearls? They're all
right.
So I think he's in tomorrow, so I told him to bring them in.
Well, we had that question earlier, didn't we, about what would you use to strand your pearls?
Well,
but
we have got I think I might have it in there, my knotter.
Oh, the knotting tool, yes.
If I find
Valuable.
it, do you want me? I'll have a look while you're doing whatever you've got to do, and then if I find it, I'll give it to you.
Fantastic. Brilliant. We have got a question. Oh, could you? Have we got the crimping pliers there? We've got a keen crimper, but we haven't. We've got a lady who doesn't know how to use the crimping pliers as well.
There's 3 like notches on the crimping.
Right. We haven't got any hand.
No, there's 3, and I think it's the second one that you go into, and that's when you actually squash it, and it gives you a ridge in between.
Right. We can find them, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, we haven't got any here.
And then we use the crimp cover just to finish them.
And then just cover the
on the neck.
Yeah, I always, I mean, when we very first started, we did we?
Yeah,
we just had
we
the basic findings.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is great with the crimp covers because it covers up that flatness and it gives it that extra finish, doesn't it?
Exactly. Anything else in terms of top tips? Because we have a little bit of time remaining in terms of something we can show. So we've answered Mary's question, and we know.
How about a little bit of? How about the gizmo? Not the gizmo. The plastic.
The jig.
The jig.
Yes, that'd be lovely. Let's do some jig work. We'd love a demonstration with the jig. Let me tidy this up for you.
Tidy all my mess up now.
It's not mess, it's just creativity. That's why the way I look at it.
And I don't know whether you're all the same at home, but I have to be organised. I can get in a mess, but then I have to tidy it up before I carry on because I start to think, oh.
Cassie's gone to get the jig for me. Is the jig... Have we got one in the drawer, or shall I use the one? We're going to get you the jig. We've got the plastic one and we've got the... So we'll get that for you. Thank you, darling.
While you're having a chat, I'm going to find a head pin. Oh, here we go.
There we go. So we're already here. Let's have a demo. We'll get the jig up on the screen because that was one of our best sellers actually. In that little section I did, essential tools, the mechanics. As
we didn't open it before, did we? Because
no,
we didn't have any sort of instructions, did we? So these here are the pegs, aren't they?
Teresa in Bath has texted in. She's very excited about this because she's wanted to help with the jig for a long time.
And
So thank you, Teresa.
As you can see, we have instructions, look, with where to put them.
Some handy design tips. So if you haven't got any questions, like Teresa, text us in.
Yeah, so there are all the instructions.
So some design ideas there.
So if, for instance, if you're going to do this one here, I'm going to use this, I think, because this is a nice one to use.
Because it does come with a sample of 2 wires.
I think
looks the same gauge, would you say?
Look quite similar,
looks like 0.6 in there,
It does look quite similar now.
You get 2 lengths of wire, silver and gold in there. That's everything you get in your jig. This is what Sheila's using now for Teresa and Bath. And the pegs obviously dictate the snake. We got this.
There's the S shape, isn't
slang
there,
hanger.
well?
Sounds awful, doesn't it? But it's the serpent snake and the flower.
There we go.
The snake,
there is
the flower,
a couple
and the
of
hanger.
thick ones here. Look, now that's if you want to make something that's sort of the same wire. What am I trying to say? The same coil round here, as in. Do that at the top there. See, so that would be the same shape as that there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you used a smaller one, it would be thinner because these are all the same. Which I thought they were thicker. I'm sure the ones I've got are thicker than that, but it's probably the old one I've got.
Or it might be the aluminium one, maybe.
Could be. Yeah. So if as this one here, you see, you're doing like this shape here. And I can't use those because we've only got those 2, so we'll use these here.
The more regular ones.
The more regular ones. So it's almost like, what's that game you used to play?
I know, with the pegs. What is it?
With the pegs. What was it called?
Battleships, was it?
No. It's solitaire.
Oh,
it's sort of almost like solitaire.
I know what you mean.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't got that.
There's those peg ones as well, where you have to jump over each other and just be left with one peg on the board.
Yeah. So really, depending on the size that you want. And then you take it up then over the other. I've got that wrong way around, haven't I?
Does it matter what gauge wire you use? Debbie in Southampton wants to know for your jig. I mean, I don't suppose it makes any...
I think it just depends on what you actually No, because I'm sure if this was 8, that would be just as I think if you got to like 1, you would need to have more spaces in between because of the hardness of the wire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas this, because this wire is quite soft.
Yeah.
In fact, this is probably too soft. But then that wire doesn't look very thick that they've got.
No, it looks about the same gauge. But you know, it's for demonstration.
So if we hook that onto there, like so, I think this is probably a bit soft. That's probably a bit harder, the one in there, isn't it? Does it say what it is, Fee?
It doesn't, my darling. No, it doesn't. But Debbie, I don't think it really matters. I suppose it depends how much you're hanging from it. If there was going to be some weight
from it.
Well, this one, the hanger. You know, if you're hanging gemstones and you don't want to lose the shape, then I'd go for a stronger structural wire.
Yes.
But if it's just gentle links, then if they're just going to lay flat on the neckline, then.
But so hook it, and then take it round. And get it sitting, push it down and pull it, you see? So therefore you're then getting
this hanger, this loop the loop.
And then you turn it round again in the same motion. And then you see when you do another one, you'll have exactly the same
identical.
Exactly the same shape.
Yeah.
Then we put that there and then hook it round. Because you want it to sit on that side. So we need to go, hang on, round. No, that's not right, is it? I've gone the wrong way round. There we go. I was there right in the first place, wasn't I? There we go. So you take that round. I haven't done this in ages. There we go. And then it's the last one there. Take it round. And then push it down and pull it. As I say, that's why I think if you so therefore you've then got you've got this shape here.
Yep. Just to show
that shape there. But if you're using thicker wire, I think you need to make it just another extra hole in between so that you've got enough room to actually get the thickness of the wire out, and then just snip it. But this is really, really soft wire, which is great for wire. You know, if you're making pendants and things.
Yeah, yeah.
And
then we take the pegs out.
Take the pegs out. Or put them in too firmly.
You're too strong.
I'm too strong. I'm making up for my other finger. Hang on, I know what I'll do. There we go.
There we go, lovely.
Brute force. I have put them in too, press them down too far. There we go. Oh, where's that gone?
Oh, where did it go? Just jumped out and catapulted across.
It's catapulted somewhere.
Oh, here it is, sweetie.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Sorry, darling. There we go, lovely.
So as I say, that is, and then just adjust your sections there. That can be snipped off a little bit. But at least you know then that when you do another one, it's going to be exactly the same.
Yes.
Because it is difficult to sort of try and do it.
The symmetry,
for it, you know, like the same, isn't it? So.
Fantastic.
But as I say, I do think that wire's a little bit thin.
So perhaps
soft,
bigger gauge.
Soft, not thin, soft, Maybe an 8.
More firm, an 8. An 8's a good all-rounder, to be honest, isn't
That's
it?
That's harder wire, that is. That's harder, yeah. Yes, it is. It's harder wire.
So, but that'll get you started.
That's and then there's all sorts, and then an S shape is a nice one to do, and where you would need the bigger ones is for that if you're doing an S shape, because you need a bigger curve around the top section, and then a smaller one at the bottom, and then you would do lots like that.
That'd be lovely links on a necklace. On a necklace, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. And then you know then that you're getting them all the same.
All
so you would link round the top one, bring it
Mm.
round, and then link again round the bottom, and that's your S shape.
Stunning. Beautiful, thank you very much,
I've
Sheila.
made a bit of a mess there, haven't I?
That's all right, we can carry on creating, darling, yes. Now you want to finish off your pearls and
I'll finish it, I'll find a gold
But it's good to see that, because we don't often get the chance to demonstrate with the jig.
No, it's sort of nice to have a bit of a play as well.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
And,
it's handy, but it does give you instructions in the box.
Do you really want that back?
Ah! Well, no, it's true. So, well, you might have to just grab this, Sheila, because I'll be honest with you, it's flying out the
I bet it is.
the
I
actual
bet there
chain.
isn't any left. It's
It
fabulous.
really was your last chance today. So the jig is up on the screen. $5.95 MPZX78. A great stocking filler.
It is actually, isn't it? Lovely.
Yeah. Brilliant. All right, then I'm just going to recap on your bundle very briefly, and then we'll give you some breathing space, my darling, and continue on with all the goodies we've got in the show. So this was the berry. This was $21.95, berry-licious, and it had the red quartz in it, that amazing, silky, gorgeous, and it's really firm silver bead there. I was thinking with that tasselage as well. I'm having that gold chain. I'm obsessed with it.
Oh, that would look stunning,
the red
wouldn't
berries,
it?
you know.
I'm trying to be really
bit of chain you did
tidy here.
earlier.
Yes,
Don't
it
worry
would look
about it,
gorgeous.
darling.
I
That'd
don't
be
think I will.
gorgeous. And then the monofilament and the elastic and the beading thread, and then of course your 98 pieces
And
of
there's 2
antique
strands
bronze.
in each as well.
Yeah, which it's
So, yeah,
if you're making
there
a
is
set,
there is
yeah.
enough to do some earrings and maybe just a rosary chain bracelets.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, beautiful. So plenty in there. And if you bought the gold chain as well, even better, because you know, as Sheila just showed us on the earring, you know, just a berry red and then the gold chain, a berry red, the gold chain. That, as you said earlier, as a lariat, you're spacing out your beads, using a fraction of them. You've got that gold chain, which is 10 meters. Just fantastic.
The gold and the silver looks lovely mixed as well.
Oh, I know. We had that yesterday, but it was a different
did
design.
you?
But they flew out, yeah. So this really is your last chance.
I've had a look now. I can't get any.
No, you can't. I seriously, you might have to just be off with that, darling. I won't say anything.
Okay, there you go, Cassie. I've tidied that up for you. Look.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, sweetie. Rightio, $21.95 GC35, and the gold chains at the bottom, 10 meters. I'm giving everybody ample opportunity. Yeah, we could have had the gold pearls as well. Would look beautiful. The rich berry reds and the gold pearls. Get those at the bottom of the screen. $12.95. Yeah, gorgeous there at the bottom of the screen as well. These are the ones that we'll show you Sheila's designs at the end of the show. She's making some earrings. That's a beautiful necklace already. There's those pearls. They're more of a golden blonde colour, aren't they, rather than peach? But they've got that warm,
They're
sunny
richer
edge.
than. When I say richer, they're more. They're almost like a. I don't know.
Champagne blonde, I like to think.
Champagne,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Beautiful.
They are stunning.
Rightio, I've got a mega bundle that is bursting with beautylicious gorgeousness, and a few more surprises still to come in the last hour, so don't go anywhere. Plenty more up next.
Join guest designer and polymer clay expert Debbie Bulford for our Extruder DVD. Debbie will guide you through a variety of techniques, including how to create geometric patterns, the soutache and lace look, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join guest designer Debbie Bulford and be introduced to this creative medium? Debbie will guide you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to the Gemstone Museum and our shop. And all this for just $64.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low, low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Hi, welcome back. Now, coming up later on the show, I have got a fantastic designer bundle that would look fantastic with the berry reds that Sheila just worked on there. Thank you to Sheila. Look at this 10-strand mega bundle, and I do mean mega bundle. It's going to go so far. We've got Botswana taking centre stage there. We've got Tiger's Eye large nuggets. We've got the pop of those beautiful coral red satin finished shell pearl rounds. Those so pretty and Christmassy, those lovely shell flowers with a large diameter there for your 8 and 10 mils to sit in. Those gorgeous golden citrines there, real honey yellow. We've got some pretty aventurine and golden obsidian, jaspers in there as well, quartz, green quartz. Gorgeous, those 10 amazing strands. What I love about this 10-strand mega bundle, it's not just 10 amazing gemstone strands, it's very different shapes to work with there in terms of nuggets, rectangles, perfect rounds, which as Sheila described, perfect for your starting point, the shell flowers, and the different sizes of the rounds there as well, which always looks lovely. And you know, as we were saying with Muzz Chanel and the pearls, just mixing those different sizes up on just a simple necklace can be so effective. So this is my 10-strand mega bundle, not to be missed. Rainbow obsidian there is an absolute favourite mine. I love that. It's coming up later on in the end of the show. And you've got the aventurine, as I said, the emerald green coloured quartz, the gorgeous yellow golden quartz there as well, that citrine family, and then these Russian Amazonite style gemstones. Beautiful, which I, as far as I'm aware, is, memory just serves me, I'm pretty sure it's a type of jasper anyway, but it's just another namesake for it. Alrighty, coming up. Alrighty, let's do a double trouble deal. So look at these, our gorgeous, sunny, golden yellow quartz, crackle quartz nuggets. So vibrant, and again, I'm looking at the quartzes, I'm looking at the aventurine. How pretty! Look at that for a bright pop. Again, it looks like golden tinsel, doesn't it, on the tree? Oh my word, really. Let's have a look, Ben. Let's have a look. Here we go. It is like golden. Look at that, the tinsel. Oh, beautiful. It is like gold tinsel on the tree, isn't it? Far too expensive and glorious, real gemstones hanging off your tree. That's a ridiculous thing, Fiona. Where do you live, eh? XSGC63. This is a fantastic offer. Trust me on this. Jump on the phone lines now so that you don't miss out. It's a free phone number with a money-back guarantee to the end of January. This is an unbelievable offer. And what I love as well, with the golden obsidian, look at that, pitching a bit of the black there. Fantastic with that gold chain, with the earrings, just to make the bracelets as well, because it's just so stylish, you know, to double it up there. You get the 2 strands as well. I know this is going to shock you when you see the price, because you're going to think, am I just getting the 1 strand, Fiona, for that price? No. You're going to get both strands. XSGC63. Each strand has a massive 340 carats. It is double trouble, but it is a win-win for you. You're going to be absolutely shock-a-lotta. I know! I did try to say, it's back to the buy one, get one free, isn't it? A bug-off offer, that is practically $6.75. Both strands. The sunshiny brilliance. I've got good availability and the phone lines have flooded in. I've lit up like a Christmas tree itself, excuse the pun. And well done on the website. You know, what a fantastic, again, cheeky little stocking filler for your jewellery makers. And each of the nuggets, you know, you've got all those, they look like, you know what they remind me of? A very bright amber actually. That's what they remind me of, but obviously it's not amber, but it's kind of got that crackle effect, that organic look. You know the way you get the little leaves and the shards and the actual amber, but look at that, but it's a genuine gemstone, don't forget. Not just that on your bracelet, but with those greens and the flowers and the colours that we've got coming up in my 10-strand bundle. 2 strands for $6.75. It's absolutely unmissable, and they are flying out again. There's so much in this mega bundle that's going to look beautiful with it. The actual tiger's eye as well. I know. Look at that. Loads of you there. Whatever you do, don't miss out. You are getting both. I know it's cheeky, but woo! Look at that for an electrifying look. I know. Well, why not be bold? Why not? Who's to dictate to you what you can mix with it? Lovely golds, lovely sort of honey blondes. I thought they looked lovely with some of those champagne-coloured pearls as well. And because they're nuggets, and they're really large nuggets, you get such a textured effect in your designs, you know. They've got a big impact, beautifully polished. And there's loads on the strand. How many others on each strand? My goodness. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. There must be at least 100 on each strand. I mean, it's a fee guesstimate, but so 200 gemstones there, roughly. Oh, there's loads there, absolutely loads for $6.75. Don't miss out. Sunshiny brilliance on a cold winter's day. That's what we need, isn't it? As the winter nights draw in. Yeah, under £7 for both. You really are getting both. Well done on the phone lines. Hold the line. Bit of a queue there, minute and a half. But it is a free phone number and I have good availability. We wouldn't have done such a cracking offer unless I had good availability for you. And well done on the website on www.jewellerymaker.com. That's the way to play. Whack it in your basket. But remember to check out. And tonight, of course, you know, if you already bought with myself and Sheila and Sarah and Vicky, you know, you're rolling over one postage and packaging price for the whole day. So that bundle can be as big as you like. Under £7. I know. Under £7 for the 2 strands. Tremendous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Don't miss that. Don't miss that. Get that code noted down. Stay on the line. You're being answered as I speak. Alrighty. Brand new today. Brand new today. Look at these. I'm just going to put them up against my neckline just simply because look at those against the black. Yeah. How beautiful are those perfect drops? Mix those in with your pearls. Be beautiful, wouldn't they? How gorgeous are they? They're just snowdrops. Again, I'm obsessed with putting things on the tree, but snowdrops. Look at those. You could have the poshest tier of, I tell you, they look lovely, little Christmas decorations. They do look like snowdrops, don't they? That, just 2 of those with those rose gold plated silver earring drops, you know, just so striking on the ear, because I'm devoid of earrings now. They would be so pretty, wouldn't they? So pretty. Just a little drop. Very Christmassy, aren't they? You know, you don't have to go for the flashing Santas or the flashing Christmas trees in your ears, as much as I like them. Let's have something a little bit more elegant. The snowdrops. Do they look pretty dotted in your hair as well? You know, if you've got that wire Sheila's talking about, and just, you know, if you've got a bobby pin, you could just wire wrap. And I like doing that. When I've got a big bit of bunnage, as you can see, like today, you can just like pop those in the hair as well. LGG P61. I know. Put those with the black obsidians coming up in the mega mix. What was that mega mix? The $7.95. My word, $7.95. What was that called? What was that? You're all too young, aren't they? Jive Bunny Mega Mix. I mean, Jive Bunny Mega Mix is coming up later. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. They replay those old mixes. Jive Bunny. Oh heaven, $7.95. And no, I wasn't listening to it on my gramophone. Thank you very much. Cheeky, aren't they? You can really go off people here, can't you? Who your friends are, don't you? Exactly, don't you, Sheila? Do you know what I mean?
You do.
Yeah, girlfriend. Totes Amaze Balls, yes, I know. $7.95. It is a Totes Amaze Balls offer, so let's not miss out. It's ream. Isn't that what they say in Essex? Ream. Go on. Oh, look at these. Peppermint drops and chocolate. Fries chocolate with that mint cream. Do they still make Fries Cadbury's bars? Do they still, do they? Oh, with a green mint fondant. Mint Crackle Crisp chocolate is one of my favourites. This is a brand new strand. Oh, isn't that beautiful? And again, look at what we've got coming up in the Mega Mix. I know, you could just mix those in between. Oh, just maybe the black ones in between, or go for a, you know, a lovely injection of colour. Oh, these are just tremendous, aren't they? Look at the size of them. And you can see the different quartz there, the agate into the quartz, the crackle there. Beautiful and brand new. Faceted, like large faceted rounds, aren't they? Yeah, it is like your mint choc chip ice cream, isn't it? Brand new today, NOG, P72. They're 14 by 13 to 18 by 16. 550 carats. Look at the banding. Look at that banding. It is tremendous. Look at the quality and the size of just one of those wire wrapped on a ring. Wouldn't that be beautiful as a cocktail ring? You could actually just say to someone, choose the one you like and I'll wire wrap it for you with the gold wire or the chartreuse green peppermint wire as well. That lovely ring that Teresa did yesterday, and it was the effect that she did on the lily in her necklace. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Right, they are brand new, so I'm expecting, you know, it's got to be $12.95. If we're lucky, $11.95. What? Filippo, have you pressed the wrong button? Are you sure you're not missing the one off there, $15.95? This should be double fit. There's no way this should be under a tenner. We're not doing under £10 now, you know, love. Oh my word, that is just ridiculous. It's a brand new strand. Look at the price he's gone to. What a treat. Under £6. Between that and those gorgeous golden nuggets that you got, under £6. Beautiful, so rich, and you can really see the crackle effect in there, and the, you know, from the macrocrystalline to the cryptocrystalline, the crystal structure itself, you're actually witnessing it in the original gem quality itself. So beautiful. It's a lovely fresh mintness. Do you know what would look lovely with that, I think, as well as the black onyx? You know those faceted onyxes we had earlier? Prasiolite, I'm thinking of greens now as well. Or mix it in with the banded malachite. Or obviously the green quartz we've got coming up, and the aventurine. Actually, the aventurine pitches in at the right tone, I think. What do you think? Yeah, pitch that in, and then that golden obsidian as well. See, that would be beautiful just with some lovely rounds, wouldn't it? But the nuggets give us such a great, striking feature in the jewellery. Just beautiful. And of course the chunky jewellery really big again this year, and great to wear. You know, you need those statement pieces to wear over the big knits, especially when you've got hairy mohairs like this or whatever. It's not mohair, by the way. Just lovely. Do you like it? I do. Bit new look, that. Bit new look.
Earlier on, it's beautiful.
Thank you. I know they sell them in Next and other shops like Debenhams available. Right, I love these flat ovals of my pyrite. Oh, these look like I've literally excavated a Roman archaeological site. Look at those. Cleopatra herself would be proud to wear those, isn't it? That's a ring. That's crying out to be a ring. That is crying out to be a bracelet. It's the way they catch the light. It's the way they're flat. Brand new. Doesn't that look great on the wrist? Just as a simple bracelet. If you put one of those little stardust, you know those stardust, that scoop we had yesterday, the gunmetal, the rose gold, the yellow gold, and the silver, just one of those in between. Oh, or any spacer in between. They are just tremendous. I love those. They're kind of edgy, aren't they? They're kind of sort of punky, but not punky. They're just different. They're just unusual. You just don't see that. The ring, I mean, that is just, oh, it's got to happen, isn't it? Look at the way they catch the light. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, earrings are on a drapey necklace. That is really, they're like mirrors, aren't they? Look at those. Oh, I love these. They're brand new. We've not seen anything like this with the pyrite. Look at the reflection on the table. FJGP 82. Yeah. Gorgeous. I'm loving those. Really loving those. And they are $7.95. Yeah, $7.95. The way they catch that light. Please don't miss out. Again, they're going to add such style to your jewellery. And they're quite large as well, aren't they? 16 by 12. What would you do with those, Sheila? Just out of interest, darling, because they're a bit different, aren't they?
What would I do with them? I think I would take some wire around the outside of them.
Purple, maybe? What kind of colour?
Just trying
to
think.
The metal colours, the silver or the rose, or...
I would probably go for gold myself.
Going for gold? Is you going for gold?
Go for gold, yeah.
Wrap around.
Wrap. Even, I know it sounds silly, but anybody that's new to jewellery making, if you just get some of the gold jump rings and just put 5 or 6 in between, it really does make a statement piece.
Yes.
And
just dressing them up a little bit.
But drops, they also make nice flowers, actually.
Ah, yeah, petal
shapes,
flowers.
yeah.
That'd be a gorgeous brooch for your winter coat.
That would be lovely with like a leaf. If you made a larger leaf shape round it and then put that in the middle.
Oh, yes.
And then have like a centerpiece. I mean, once you start to get your head around different shapes and sizes, it's amazing how many other ideas come into your head.
Love it, yeah.
But we don't. I haven't seen that shape in that gunmetal look.
No,
really.
No,
I haven't.
I'm thinking of the antique bronze findings. You know those jump rings? They'd look nice in between as well.
Yeah, they will.
The bronzy
All a mixture of the gold and the antique
gold
bronze.
And the antique bronze. There's a few of those in between. Yeah.
Just simplicity sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. $7.95. Brand new today. My white shell puffy ovals. And again, kind of creating that snowy look, those with the snowdrops, those with your black gems, absolute classics. And this is the shell, so it's not just white, we get that ivory cream on there as well. Again, crying out for a statement ring there. Wrapping the wire around as well if you want to just change the texture of the surface there. It does look like a very fine Italian marble, but there's creams and there's silvery ones in there, and there's a warm sort of blonde. They'd be nice with those blonde champagne pearls. JDGP 15. 1 postage and packaging for the day. Brand new in. And it's 18 by 13 millimeters. I like mixing these opaques, I don't know about you, with something like the clear quartzes, the crackle quartzes, you know, something that's translucent or aquamarine, something that you can see through, so then you get the contrast of the dark, well not the dark, the opaque, something that you can't see through, and then something you can. Beautiful. They stand out because that's that whiteness. Yes, darling, yes, please. Oh, again, an absolute bargain to add to our store, $7.95, under £8. Really lovely, yeah. They feel lovely, they feel really cool to the touch as well. Yeah. Oh, hello. Wondered what you were up to. You went quiet there on me. 3, 4, 2. Wow. Another one of those fantastic offers. My goodness. Gosh, just look at this. You can actually see the fossil in there. Can you see that? You can physically see the fossil in my jasper there. These are great for the animal print, aren't they? This like leopard skin print. You've got them in the shoes and the handbags again in the big department stores. And I find these great as well for the gents jewellery. You know, the nude tones, the more subdued, the browns. Yeah, put these with the tiger's eye we've got coming up in the mega bundle, especially those square ones for the gents. As well, they could make really fascinating cufflinks as well if you use your toggles. Gosh, I can't believe those. That little fossil in there. There's loads on there. Look at this. Loads there. There's another one. This is what your jasper is. Isn't that beautiful? Everyone's unique. Everyone's different. And these look like leopard print, don't they? Again, that'd be great for the gents' jewellery. If you were doing the macrame yesterday, the cufflinks obviously as well. Just really simple with a little bit of the leather cord. You can just have a few of those, a little friendship bracelet. But I love the essence of the leopard print there as well, the animal print, which is so much in vogue again this winter season. So this is my buy 3, but you're only paying for 2. I know, my exclusive. We've been peppering the show with today. Who knew we could be so generous, Filippo? So getting 3, but only paying for 2. So it's a win-win in my book. It has to be a jump on that offer. I know, for that gorgeous picture jasper, it's like literally a capsule of time because you can see the fossil within there. So these beautiful puffy pairs, 16 by 12, are 160 carats. We should be paying $16.95 just for this strand alone. And then of the actual puffy rectangles, 10 by 8, 140 carats. And then another 160 carats, 8mm rounds. So 320, 460 carats for $16.95. So it's working out at just over £5, well, $5.75 a strand each, but actually it's not, because you're paying £8.50 for the 2 strands and getting the third one absolutely free. Great 3 for 2. There are the fireworks going on in the background there. Just gorgeous. And again, mix that in with some hemp cord or some leather cord for the guys. I love these fossils. I mean, that is a little slice of history. It is a time capsule. It is a window to the past. It's a real feature piece. It's just gorgeous. Look along the length of them. They've actually sort of just trapped, because jasper is indicative of the area from which it originates, obviously, and the vegetation that surrounds it, or in this case, the fossils, the fossil jasper. So what makes up, because you get so many different jaspers, you get your Kambaba jasper, picture jasper, you know, your Dalmatian jasper. And they're beautiful. Gorgeous. So a great deal, yeah, 320, 460 carats for a mere $16.95. Like I said, you're paying for 2, but getting 3. Alrighty. Next up we have, we get as much of these in as possible. Oh, love these. Just look at this. Look at those. Imagine those in a pair of earrings with the rose gold we had earlier. They'd be fabulous, wouldn't they? They're so striking. Or as a pendant. They're really big, aren't they, as well? Be fabulous, wouldn't they? Fabulous pendant as well, because they're just so striking, aren't they? Just so large. Just sheer midnight jet black. Actually, some of them are almost, some of them do have some semi-translucency. See this one, if I hold it up, I haven't got a torch, but can you see a little bit of the brown through there? Yeah, it's like a swirling flame of fire. It's not quite completely black. There is some light getting through there today. These are my black agate, because of course it can be striped, puffy pears. I mean, that, and then just pearls running either side. That, and that's your droplet just in the nape of the neck there. X, or at the back as a finish. XFGP61. Again, another gorgeous statement ring. Just one. I'd like that. Just one big statement ring there. On the strand itself, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. There's roughly 14 on the strand, 480 carats, brand new today. I know, under £9. My goodness, it's fantastic. Under £9. And how many did I say? I've forgotten already. I've just said it. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. So not even well, what's that work out at? It's just over 50p each, isn't it? 14 of them. Yeah. Because that would be £7 if they were 50p each. A little bit more, obviously. Another £2, so maybe about 70 pence each, but great pendants there. Very striking. Bold jewellery can be made with those. They're beautiful and they're brand new and they are quickly going, so don't miss out. Because anything new that we have today, sometimes we can sell out as well. Often we like to bring you pieces, but again and again as much, but it's all dependent on what we can source. Okay, Sheila's made some gorgeous pieces. Should we quickly, I know she's got to go, should we quickly interrupt it for the beautiful pieces? Let me quickly have a shufti. Let's get the gold chain up on the screen and those beautiful pearls, because the designer decides, we know Sheila had a lot to do today as well, so this is what Sheila decided on. I launched my brand new champagne pearls this morning. They were $12.95. The 10 meters of the gold plated copper chain was $12.95. So the peach pearls are my main graphic there. VGG P27, they were new today, and the chain as well. Now I know, darling, you push for time, but look what she's done. Gorgeous. Well, we saw the earrings, and we got a demonstration on how to attach the, because Marion done freeze.
Yes,
do you remember?
with the wire, yes.
Chain, and then you showed us that lovely the wire that you're using, the 0.6 to wrap, and then look at this tusselage. I love this, Sheila. That's beautiful.
I would have put a lot more on, but I've run out of time because
I know, darling.
Sorry,
I know.
guys.
So you're just attaching those two head pins
and just rolling and making
just
like
rolling.
just to roll down, and it. I mean, you can make a gorgeous bracelet with just doing that
yeah.
all on beading thread, because it gives you that roll wrap chain at the top. So
I'll finish that for you, Sheila.
Will
I
you?
love that.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
I love
Thank
that.
you.
I love
Thank
that
you.
because, of course, you've given me the earrings. You see,
I've given you those. Yes, I've given
to match. I love these. I love them. I'll finish that. God, beautiful. So Sheila's just made this from two components here. There's nothing extra. And in under an hour, to be fair, because I've been bothering her. And she'd normally have to the end of the show, but I know Sheila has to go and do some other duties. She's in demand. And then we've got this wonderful necklace. Now, you've used the wire there. What wire did you use there? Was it the 0.6 again, darling?
Well, no, it wasn't. It was because I needed a smaller wire. The 0.6 to go through the pearls. Yes, I did. I did use the 0.6 on that. And then to actually attach it, I used a little bit of. I couldn't find a gold jump ring, would you believe? So I've just made one out of the wire.
I love
buried
it.
in the bottom of the box. And then I just attached some pearls to the top and joined it to the. But the chain's beautiful. If I'd have had more time, I would have liked to have made a complete lariat of that. I really would.
It's beautiful. VGGP 27. And of course the chain at the end, which we know Sheila loved. You better take the rest of that spool because you won't see it again. THGP.
It's gone.
It's gone already. It's in the bag. THGP 44.
No,
it's been swiped.
Yeah.
The thief.
Thief.
It's been taken. We don't know where it's gone. It's gone back in the box. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much for all your hard work, darling. I know you've hard push today. You've got a lot on your plate, darling. So thank you so much for all your time. I'll let you go.
Thank you too.
We'll carry on.
I'll see you tomorrow on the experience.
All right, darling.
See you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Getting low on all of this.
Take care.
Bye-bye, my darling. And thank you for today. And we've got down to double digits, I'm afraid. Very, very low double digits on both of these pieces. So whatever you do, don't miss out. Got that code VGGP27 and THGP54. I'll tell you what, I better put them in my ear now, otherwise, we'll forget them, won't we? Do you know what I mean? Don't want you to forget those.
You whip them before they're in photographed.
Exactly. Cheek.
You can
have
have
everywhere,
those,
doesn't it? I love them. Well, I'm only thinking from a professional capacity, Sheila, that, it just reminds the viewers what you made. That's all. I'm purely... Actually, I've just remembered, I must give you a necklace as well. Hold on a sec.
Oh, no, these up tomorrow.
All right, darling. Yeah, I'm in again next week, so I'll see. There we go. Before you never see them again. Is that what you mean? Want a close-up? Are they gorgeous, you see? Just beautiful. Who wouldn't love those? Who wouldn't want them? Right, okay, what's next? Oh! Wow! Wow, I mean, do you see this big new today? This is what should be emblazoned across. These are amazing. These are amazing. Are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Holy moly. It's a good job Sheila's gone. Holy moly, Batman. Look at these. I've got to show you through them all individually because the camera cannot capture the size. Look at them. How fantastic. Oh my word, I love. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that amazing? I'm going to show you through, just show you how different they all are and the size. Beautiful, aren't they? Rich terracotta reds and browns and the waves. Look at that, like tropical fish. They do. They look delicious, but don't eat them. They're fantastic. Just, I know, it goes on and on. They're so big, but it goes on and on and on. Hold on a minute, you haven't seen anything yet. Paduma! Yeah, I know. Isn't that fantastic? That does have pendant written all over it, isn't it? AJGP03. Now how many? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pendants ready to go. Just look at the colouring. Look at the size of these beauties. We go from real conker chestnut brown to reds to, oh. Agate, as you know, named after a river in Sicily, Akitis. Been around for centuries. It's a wonderful, it's part of, you know, it's a derivative of quartz in a way. It's more compacted. So that's why you get these large translucent crystals, but then you get this wonderful banding, you see. Just amazing. Silica forming in there, and then these gorgeous colours becoming banded. And it takes a lot of heat and a lot of pressure, obviously, for this incredible gem, which they used a lot, as you know, in carving and ornamental uses years and years ago, but prized, as you know, for its really rich, rich colours there. I mean, just look how rich they are. That's like, that reminds me of treacle. Yeah. Beautiful statement ring, wouldn't it? Massive. I mean, there's no reason why we can't have the massive statement ring there. Brand new today. Brand new today. My producers love that one in the middle. Indeedy, indeedy. Oh, you what? You naughty boy. It's not the late show now, you know. That's not till 5 o'clock. What you do with the prices? £6.95. How many did we say was on the strand? I know I've just said it. I've got fish brain today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 69 pence each. Literally almost, you know, gosh, I mean, I think I was in for a treat. If they were £1 each, that should at least be £10. It should at least be £10. £6.95. Should be, well, I'm going at least, I'm being very conservative. I'm being, sorry, very generous. It should be at least double that. But brand new today, so they're going like hotcakes, so make sure we don't miss out. AJGP03, under £7. My word, it's mind-blowing. How do we do it? And these are real gems, they're not fakes. We're not saying, all right, 69p, I'll give you a bit of plastic. Bit of a queue forming, is it any wonder? Your strand will be as unique and as beautiful as you are as well. So, you know, bear that in mind. That's just, where do you start? It's just a feast for the eyes. It's just a treat throughout. What would you mix with this? Those opaque white drops, those opaque, do you know what? Those shell ovals that we had actually would go just, you know, in terms of shape and in terms of bringing out that banding. Because you can actually sort of, even on the darker ones, you know, layer over as well. Be gorgeous, wouldn't they? Oh, but potentially there's the pendage. Appendage? Appendage? What am I talking about? The pendant possibilities. I love that with the white shell because it brings out that white banding there. AJG P03, bit of a queue forming on the phone line, so hang on in there with us. Stay there. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your patience. Ah, beautiful. Can't take me out. I've got to put these down. I've really got to put these down. I really have to put them back in the drawer. It's going to disappear like the chain, isn't it? Go on then, darling. Ah, twisted. The last of my newies in today. My twisted pyrites. And again, look at that luster. That sparkle yet you're getting across the studio there. My twisted pyrite. Sort of like they're like rather than drums, they're rice beads. Yeah, I haven't seen this before. Look at that. Ooh. Really unusual shape, you know, because we've had drums maybe or nuggets, but the pyrite twisted marquises. Very contemporary, isn't it? Yes, the black, those, oh, you see that with a bit of this and a bit of, oh, and a bit of, oh, not a bit of How's Your Father, a bit of this, a bit of that, oh, yeah. What do you think? What do you think? What are we thinking? Where are we going? What are we making? Tremendous. This is a very handsome strand, this one, isn't it? Very handsome strand. Again, dangling from the gold chain to very contemporary earrings. There's some great movement on that strand, isn't there? So effective. Again, you know, if you've got something traditional like your pearls, funk it up a little bit as well. Beautiful. Great movement in those. Oh, bargain, brand new today. And as low as $7.95, absolute bargain. Really pretty. I mean, that luster, that shape, the twist. You see, the reason I want to attach from chain is because I want them to twist. I want them to move, so you see that luster. Yeah, so you get them playing in the light there. But don't they look lovely on their own anyway? Gorgeous. Never seen the pyrite like this at all. Maybe a little pearl spacer in between to catch the light and that rainbow of orient, and then the reflection of that metallic there. Gorgeous. Under £8. Beautiful. Perfect. That was the last of my new in. And don't forget as well, we've still got our mega bundle to bring you with Botswana and Tiger's Eye and shell and quartz and obsidian and jasper and adventurine. Yeah, it's my mega mix bundle, my Jive Bunny bundle. Alrighty, so aha! You never know when it's coming up. Oh, bless you. Ben just couldn't control sneeze. 3 for 2. There we go. It's another offer where, you know, you buy 3, but you're only paying for 2. And I've been told it is a fantastic bundle's just been delivered of DVDs. The beading projects. Now, again, a great, if you've got some of these fantastic, this with your beading projects, you're well away. That's the whole day. You know, that'll be any wintry nights or any days that you know, you've got the holidays, and this is where you can get the kids involved. We've got the beading projects. So we've got edition 1 with, shows you a beautiful abalone and pearl necklace, purple pearl necklace, kyanite floating necklace, an amazonite and pearl necklace, the Mardi Gras designs, and tequila sunrise. Yeah, so 6 fantastic techniques, a great value for money. These sell at $4.95 each. So you've got edition 1. Then you've got beading edition with the thread, the beading thread. And then you've got the beading projects. That takes you through, you know, a bit like we've done with the masterclasses and a bit like we've done with our designer inspiration, you know, spending time, a greater length of time on a big project there. Beautiful. So edition 2, beading projects, edition 1, beading projects, and then beading thread DVD absolutely free. You're paying for 2, but you're getting 3. Stocking fillers, split them up. You don't have to give them all to the same person. Spread the word. Be an ambassador for the channel. Yeah. $9.90. So you're getting that third one, your beading thread, absolutely free. If you get these 3 DVDs and the mega bundle, yeah, you save £5 there, get the mega bundle. That's a great stocking filler. That's a great present. That's a great introduction to gemstone jewellery. And that's what you get from Jewellery Maker. Gemstone jewellery, you get the knowledge, you get the tutorials, you get the help. And we've got a Facebook family as well where everybody's very willing to. And actually, you'll get even more, because if you're a new purchaser or you're buying that as a gift idea, we'll throw in another DVD, the Get Started DVD. And the JewelleryMaker.com booklet, which, you know, so you have the DVD to get started absolutely free. In the booklet, you have things like how to do the leaf, this technique in there. There is attaching beads to the headband, 3-bead twist, how to do the basic twitch, attaching to a headband, a double eye pin link, to closing a jump ring. You've got all the ways you can get in touch with us there as well. We'll give you our little bookshop on workshops and tutorials, how to get in touch with us, how to stay in touch, Facebook. You know, if you're new, or if you're not new and you're thinking, I want this as a gift fee for $9.90, do say, can I have the starter DVD and booklet, please? all the ways to get involved and do more jewellery making with us. So it's like 4 DVDs. Yeah, what's in the hub this week? What's in the hub? What's in the hood? Citrine and Topaz, November's birthstone, obviously in the craft awards. Thank you for all those awards. Wire mesh, backed by popular demand. The new felt courses. Oh, there's lovely Sheila. Never be afraid to try out a new technique or style. You can always take it apart again if it doesn't work out the way you want it to. Designer Sheila Davis. Righty-ho, what's next, darling? 3 for 2, well done to you. Oh, now, the deluxe gem selection. Morganite, La Vie en Rose. Discovered in 1912, California, by Tiffany's chief gemologist, Mr. Kunz, and a manganese-rich beryl, as they marketed it in the day as the pink emerald. I particularly love morganite and pearls. I particularly love morganite and pearls. It oozes charm, it oozes femininity, it suits any wardrobe, any age. And these, they're like skirts of morganite, graduated, faceted triangles, 60 carats. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 gemstones, ample gemstones. So they're averaging 7 carats each. Averaging more than 7 carats each. A 7-carat morganite. There's more than that, obviously, because 8 sevens are 60. 40, yeah. The late 8s are 68, aren't they? So it's between 7 to 8 carats there. Anyway, the minimum 7 carats each, basically, is where I was going with that, because that would make 56 carats. So there we go, and a half. So 7.5 carats, we got there eventually, 7.5 carats each. Now, my producer wishes to make a confession. There's a confessional happening live on air. This strand retails, and you know how naughty he's been today. How much? $29.95. So 30, thank you, round it up for me, it's easier. £30. 8 gemstones, 30, because they're 7.5 carats on average each. £30. But because of the naughty nighties coming up tonight with Mad Dog Big Dog, the naughty nighties are that naughty man, that bearded wonder, Liam. Come here. You're to blame for this. You took my £30 strand. Come round, darling, doesn't matter, never mind the Christmas tree. This is the naughty bearded wonder, the naughty nighties. Step in, they've got to see you. Don't be hiding your light under a bushel. Right. This strand was £30. Do you know what you did on the naughty nighties?
What did we do?
Shall I remind you?
Did we take it? No, I can't remember. What did we take it to?
A naughty price slash.
How much?
Under £20.
Well, then that's why you got to watch the Miss It Miss Out show.
Exactly. That naughty man will be with you later. But we're going to honour it $19.95. They are 7.5 carats each minimum. He deserves a proper spanking for that one. If I didn't think he'd enjoy it so much, I'd get the ruler out. That's so naughty. EEG K74. Limited stock. Is there any wonder if he did that on the night time? Heavens above. No wonder they flew out. Yes, on the naughty nighties. Under £20, it should be. I mean nighttime, not they're literally wearing nighties. You know, at nighttime, look at them, they're beautiful. These are pink emeralds, these are morganites, these are the most valuable and precious of your beryl family, up there with your emeralds. So these are your pink emeralds as they were once marketed. La Vie en Rose, the most feminine with your kunzites. But can you imagine? 8 of them. Oh, I can't stop, that's so naughty. Beautiful, beautiful. Well done to you. Hope you got those. Ah, my beautiful, beautiful morganite. This is my gem focus section, you see, where we get to tell you a little bit more in depth about the gemstone and, you know, really bring you some a lovely variety of not just price points, but gemstone sizes and shapes. Look at those petals of heaven. Can you see the way, because the thing about morganite, and this is where it differs from kunzite. Kunzite is a pleochroic gem. So you see lavenders and lilacs. And it also, in the spargumine family, kunzite phosphoresces, whereas morganite, being part of the beryl family, you'll see a hint of pink. It isn't officially a pleochroic gem, but you'll see peaches. So that's why the tone, can you see on that strand there, you can see very candy floss pinks and peaches. I mean, to be fair, it's not, you are going to see a little bit of pleochroism there, but not as strong as you would say with your kunzites, which is renowned, but still beautiful. And, you know, some you can really see through. You definitely, look at those two at the end there. They'd be a beautiful pair of earrings, wouldn't they? How much would a pair of morganite earrings set you back? Well, we've got a beautiful pear-cut morganite ring, and granted, it is completely clear, but in our shop, and that is £80 set in rose gold, 70, 80 pounds. And the pear shape isn't much bigger than one of these drops, actually. The difference is you've got the clarity, because it's the shop, it's a discount. But when you're buying from our channel, you know, that's what you're normally talking. Those kind of figures, 80, 90 pounds for just a singular pear drop, that size. But of course, you've got the clarity. Now here, yes, we haven't got that, but we've still got the beauty, but we've got a much bigger carat weight. And we're going to reflect, given the quality, but we've still got that beauty. The trade-off is the big carat weight, which gives us more to play with. So you've got to educate your customers here as well if you are selling this made up in your jewellery. I know, well, they've been at it again, the naughty 90s. 1990, don't let them loose on my precious morganites. Don't be letting them loose on any gemstones, quite frankly. This is what they get up to in the wee hours. Under £20. Shocking. I know. And so beautiful with pearls, so beautiful with clear quartz. I mean, mix it in. I know it's a bit, I know this would be the most extravagant thing you've ever done. But the lavenders of tanzanite and the pinks of morganite, little drops in between. Could there be anything more sumptuous? Be absolutely beautiful, wouldn't it? Oh, yes, please. I'll try and bring you those if there's time. Box number 15, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. Nuggety goodness, but all the quality of my morganite. 200 carats. Please don't tell me the 90s were at this again. I've been told to reach for the gin. There's no more gin left in my mug. That's what you've done for me today. Look, it is empty. The gin mug is empty. That's how much he's pushed me to the gin today and the ridiculous offers. I think Sheila had a swig of that myself. This is CFGP 05, and it is did you see, I happened to glance and I thought I wanted those pink pearls that Sarah and Vicky had this morning. I wanted those. They'd have been beautiful in my pearly hour, but if you got those, well done to you, because I'm thinking with the morganite, how pretty these would be. Look at these. Morganite nuggets. This is your chance to try your morganite. I've got an introductory offer here for a fantastic strand at a very affordable price. You know what looks great with this? Oh yeah, the black and the pink. It just, you know, there's just something so right about it, isn't there? As well as going with a light ice white. If you've always wanted to try the morganite, if you've always wanted that precious beauty, if you're on a bit of a budget, if you know you're thinking, oh, I've got all I need today, you haven't, because you haven't got this strand of morganite. So you know you've got that money back guarantee that, you know, if you change your mind later, but you won't change your mind when you see this and I'm low in stock. Oh, what? You can't go that low. $16.95. This is morganite, you crazy fool. It's like that advert. If I had a Snickers bar, I'd throw it at him. Take that, you crazy fool. I love those adverts with, what's his name? Mr. T. And you tell me you don't remember Jive Bunny. You remember Mr. T from the A-Team. What are you talking about? $6.95. Quit your jibber jabber. I love that advert. CIGP's, quit your jibber jabber, Philippe. But don't miss out on the free phone number. I know, what a great, I mean, again, great gift idea. Don't miss out. This is the perfect opportunity to try your morganite and really get involved with some precious entities here. It's the most beautiful pink, most feminine touched. You know, they've just oozes elegance and femininity. And under £7, but I'm getting very low in stock. People are buying more than one. Coming up as well. The mega but what? What are you doing to me today? I've got no more gin, I've just told you. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. The gin is empty. Hold on. Ah! It's what are you doing to me now? Okay, I'm reaching. Oh my heavens, you're gonna want this. You're gonna get it on the phone lines now. Ah, no, you can't have it, you cheeky snow person. I know. Twisted leaf obsidian. Gold, those big, beautiful golden obsidian rounds we had the other day. Oh, heaven, look at them. 16mm rounds, look at them. Can you see that? Oh, that stardust of the gold. Wow, these are beautiful. You're buying two, but you're buying, well, you're getting three, but you're only paying for two. And look at the twisted leaves. Can you see the glyptography, the carving into the twisted leaf there as well? Isn't that tremendous? Isn't that joyous? Don't miss out on this offer because we won't be repeating it. It's only for this show and this live show right now. Don't want you to miss out, that's all. If you got some of those, I mean, the lovely shell ovals, the beautiful shell and the white drops, so dramatic, very Bieber-esque. You know, you've got those drops, those snow drops. Do you have some carat weights for me, darling? Love these golden obsidians. Look at that gold sheen. I know it's hard to see with my top, but not quite the black. But you're getting that, let me put it down the table, you're getting that golden sheen there as well. So these are my 16mm, 600 carats. We did have them separately the other day. I can't remember now. I'm thinking, were they $9.95, $8.95 or $12.95? Anyway, it's irrelevant now because you're getting them with the golden obsidian twisted leaves. These are the 6mm rainbow obsidian rounds that are 70 carats. And then as well, you are getting, oh, I mean, look at that gold sheen and shimmer. Oh. And then you're getting the twisted leaves there, 240 carats of the twisted leaf beads. Don't deny yourself the, oh, you see what I mean? Look at that shimmer. Oh, it's like the chatoyancy on tiger's eye. It's just beautiful. You see it there? Just gorgeous. It's just sparkling beautifully. Here, look at that one. Thank you, darling. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, that golden. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and then my twisted leaves. Beautiful. Great offer, CWG C47. Let's bring on the price because we want to try and fit in those tanzanites for December. So even if they were $12.95, I can't even remember now. Tremendous strand. That's, you're getting another strand for £4, and then the leaf, you could say the twisted leaves, absolutely free. And I know how much you use those black gems. You know, they're a great staple. Oh, they're right. Here we go. The actual golden obsidians were an amazing, because I did them the other day. I can confirm now. $9.95. $9.95. So if you like, for an extra $6.90, you're getting your 6mm rounds, and then absolutely free your obsidian twisted leaves. Beautiful. 3, 4, 2. So must have CWG C47, brand new bundle today, only on offer in the live show right now. CWG C47, don't miss out. Don't miss out. All right, it's one you've been waiting for throughout the whole show. It's the, I feel like I need a megaphone, Mega Bundle! I do need a megaphone, don't I? It's the Mega Bundle. You're getting so much for so little. Right, let's start with, I know you love your exciting shapes, the green shell flower rounds, hollowed out rounds. Ample diameter there in the middle for a gem to sit in. They're 90mm across. Something like, I know, the red shell frosted rounds. They'd fit in there beautifully. Very Christmassy indeed. And they are 8mm frosted shell rounds. Then we've got which is a feature of jasper, the Russian Amazonite as it is. These are my drop. Look at that speckled effect there. 195 carats, 14 by 10 millimeters. Lovely nuggets, but with a lovely speckled dash. Then to brighten up those gorgeous greens or those hollyberry reds, get on the phone now. Don't miss out. You need to be dialing now because this is a mega bundle, mega offer. I just want you to avoid the queues and the disappointment of hearing, I'm sorry, they've sold out. Ah, nobody wants to hear that. Yellow crackle quartz nuggets, 150 carats. Bright, like cornflower yellow. You know when you get that field of cornflower? Not cornflower. The rapeseed, that kind of colour of the field, bright yellow, yeah. Then 245 carats of the bright green emerald quartz. These are big rounds, 10 millimeters. 140 carats of that black with that injection of magical golden stardust, rainbow obsidian, 8 millimeter rounds, 140 carats. We're getting there, but keep dialing. And then 250 carats of the green aventurine, 10 millimeter rounds, 70 carats of my favourite, the best in the world, the must-have Batana, the 6 millimeter rounds. Oh, look at those. I know, I'm running out of arm. Then we've got tiger's eye drops. Look at the strength and the power. They're like fudgical goodness. And last but not least, the jasper. I'm going to start this end now. My jasper rectangles in terracotta, in mauve, in green. Oh, just incredible. So exciting shapes, exciting gemstones, an exciting offer, absolutely unmissable. I mean, I don't know is there a total carat weight for all of this? Obviously not for the shell, but I'm doing some rounding up there. 350, 4, that makes 5, 650, 8, that's 9. Oh, 1,200, 1,500, 1,600 carats on average. 1,600 carats for... We're going to get there. What, 10 strands? One, and that's not including my shell, because we don't measure the carat weight. 1,600 carats on average. These 10 strands should be tens of thousands of pounds. But today, is that where we're stopping? So £3.20 each. Oh, the mega bundle is going mega low. You're righty-ho, so if you haven't already dialed, you're going to miss out unless you're on that phone right now. Good luck, everybody. Well done to those of you who already whacked it in your basket. Roll over the postage and packaging price. It's a mega reduction. It's times like this you need Brian Blessed's voice, doesn't it? Oh, I haven't got enough arm to weigh me down. Oh, the mega bundle is going low. Oh, £2 a strand, I ask you. For Botswana, £2, never on your Nelly. Under £20, regardless of 32.50 where we should be, under £20 for my 10 strand mega bundle. It's mega. It's a mega offer. It's a mega deal. We need to make sure we're on that phone line. Just get in nice and quickly so you don't hear any disappointing, I'm sorry, you've missed out. Make sure you're there, hold that line. You know, if she's gone to work or she's popped out down to the shops, make sure you get her that mega bundle, because you can always send it back with a full refundable money back guarantee, but you don't want to miss out on the offer, especially when you think to yourself, I got that tiger's eye for £2. I got Botswana. Who gives away Botswana for £2? Jewellery Maker on a mega offer. That's going to be beautiful. Get the kids involved. We're trying to inspire everybody today. And don't forget, write down the code. Keep calling VGGC52. We're going to start with the Naughty Nighties and Big Dog, Mad Dog. Great prices coming up for last in stock. So make sure you're rolling over the one postage packaging for the day. Have a great evening with the lads coming up next, Ed and Liam. Let's have one last joyful look. Well done to everybody on the phone line. Remember, over 1,600 carats. I'll see you on Wednesday and with you Wednesday, Thursday for the Designer Inspired Day show. But don't forget, we've got the Naughty Nighties up next, so plenty to add to your order. Thank you for watching. Keep Ed company and enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we'll be back with lots of more goodies for you on Wednesday. But like I said, another 4 hours to enjoy with the naughty nighties, and I'll see you Wednesday.
Book now to take part in The Experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of our TV studios, meet the presenters, and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169